pulling, you fucking moron. Hello, good morning. Pulling, you fucking idiot. Putting in a USB, plugging, I meant to say. Plugging in a USB, the struggle is real. We don't see that right now. For some reason, Botrix takes like 40 minutes to warm up or whatever. It's just like that Epstein tape. Just, it's digital, but it takes like 5 minutes to fucking rewind. You know what I mean? No? It makes no sense? Makes no sense. Okay. Great. Hi, welcome to the show. This is what I do. Not you. Okay? Great. End stream, and we're good. And have a good one. Thanks, folks. Good morning. Is this enough time yet? No, at least give it 5 minutes. Come on. Jesus. Great. Fantastic. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show, folks. That's right. Welcome to the show, folks. Oh, I forgot I was going to check in on Deaf Noodles. How do you think Deaf Noodles is doing, right? How do you think Deaf Noodles is? How's our boy these days? 490 fake subscribers. Okay, don't actually watch any of that. Demi Lovato 3 years ago. What do you even do anymore? Well, it's not this. Okay. Do you even... That's where I'm like, you guys should never watch any of this guy's shit. If he doesn't want to actually have like a real channel here. The Rise and Fall by Adam McIntyre. Shut up, dude. You are the Rise and Fall. Vivangelinaskov? Why are they doing it? Is it because he's right-wingy or whatever now, and he used to be one of them, and he got bullied, and now he's a right-winger? Like, I don't know where you guys didn't already understand that because of what he is, he's going to be a certain political party. What does that mean? I mean, he's very rich. He's very rich. Okay. You're stupid. If you ever thought he was anything else other than this, you're dumb. So what's he been doing? Nothing? Good morning, folks. We're doing an update. It looks like he's been doing nothing. So, yeah, I changed my thumbnail back to my little frog dude, because I think I only did him for like a day or two, and he is fucking great. Little fucking walking along, going wah, 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 with his little circle tongue and shit. Wah, 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 wah. Like, I like him. I like that creature I made. So, yeah, he's got a little frocky little skirt on, little red thing, and his big weird fucking, like, lip shoes, you know? They look like lips or some shit. Anyways, great. Hi, welcome to the show. As usual, we're going to start with some Asmon. We're going to ease it into some weird news, and then we're going to get to some more YouTuber-type drama shit. There's minimal Ozzy coverage today. Rest in peace. That's about it. I mean, there's a lot of good stuff out there, like I said, floating around. I'm not going to be too much of that. So, yeah.
And you
One of the first things I said is I wonder how this is going to affect King Cobra.
were banned for less. I feel like if I said...
So I said, I wonder how this is going to affect King Cobra. And I was devastated. I cried a little. I listened to some albums all night. I'll admit that to you guys. I won't tell her that, but I'll tell you guys that. Some random nobodies. So I teared up a little. I listened to some music, and I related it to myself, and then felt guilty about making everything about myself, and then realized that that's like human reflection and like death and existentialism and shit and blah, 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 blah. So, great, cool. So it's not about me, though. It's about the kids in these situations. So that's where like the self-reflecting kicked in. The fact that this is Hassan's reaction. You saw mine yesterday. You literally saw my reaction to learning it and coming to know that Ozzy had died. Rest in peace. And my immediate reaction and taking it cool. And now I told you how I did what I did at night. You can actually check my my kick. There's like a long blank hour stream. I listened to several albums. I did some tweets, all that stuff. So you can see that I was in a state of remembrance and reflection and all this other stuff. Hassan, in the meantime, saw another colonizer owned by another Jew. And that's about it. So let's listen to what he said.
Yeah, I know. I heard. R.I.P. to Ozzy Osbourne. His wife sucks, for sure.
Right into his wife sucks, for sure. Thank you, Ethan, for all of these. But all of these all the time.
People think about.
There are two grave threats to Israel's.
Who gives a fuck what people think about me? Fuck! I like to express myself.
That's
Yeah,
right.
I like to express myself, asshole.
Uncles.
I don't give a fuck what people think about
That's
me,
right.
asshole.
That's
'cause
right.
I like to express myself. Fuck!
Uncles, dude. Uncles. Okay? Great. So here we go. You ready?
I have something here that
let's listen
was
to
sent
this
to
for a
me from
second.
an excerpt from the interview that you guys conducted, where you asked him if he prefers, Burger King or McDonald's or whatever. Is there a KFC there? They're everywhere. I don't think there's a KFC in Yemen, dog.
He says they have two.
Oh, they do have KFC in Yemen? That's crazy. Okay, that's sick.
Is there a KFC in Yemen? No way!
That's crazy.
Holy fuck!
They eat chicken over there?
There's a KFC in Yemen!
Topic Ozzy Osbourne died. Yeah, I know. I heard. R.I.P. to Ozzy Osbourne. His wife sucks, for sure.
That's it. Amazing. What a cold piece of shit. As much as you want to be like a cold piece of shit about things, he can express himself all he wants, Uncle Gabe, but it's how people express themselves that we can label them as shit or etc. Now, I once said Robin Williams was selfish for committing suicide, okay? I've once said that, okay? I once said that California needs to burn so the rich people learn what loss is. I've once said that, yep. I once said that Gaza should be nuked. Actually, I've said that several times. These are things called words. These are things called things that people say. These are not really necessarily true, but shock-based statements. And I know that. And they could be seen as some kind of satirical or comedic fashion. Sure. But when you present them in the forms of, like, celebratory over, like, death of people and shit in this manner, this is not satirical. This is not parody. It is literally propaganda. So it's weird that we even let this fly. But this is specifically the expression that is a bad type of expression, and people can kind of see that on that note. But you know. Anyways,
I would get in trouble.
When more and more liberal Israelis, who are themselves most likely bloodthirsty as well,
this is a separate thing, okay?
you are left with a country packed to the fucking gills with the most inbred, uneducated, rabid, Haredi population.
That's crazy.
Asmongold
That's
got banned
insane.
for saying way less about Palestinians' culture. Yes,
Yeah.
but he's ugly.
It's crazy that these are the two top clips.
Right.
On the other hand, you have obviously ISIS, which is, this terror cell that seemingly never attacks Israel and only kills Muslims. Weirdly enough, okay? Don't know what that's about. I'm not going to point any fingers here.
I'm not going to say
I'm not going to point any fingers here.
the race of the doctor. It was a Jewish doctor.
It was a Jewish
Off topic,
doctor.
Ozzy Osbourne died. Yeah, I know. I heard. R.I.P. to Ozzy Osbourne. His wife sucks, for sure.
She's Jewish. See? Yeah, she's Jewish. So that's where they're gonna go fucking psychotic, dumb shit, fucking gargle nuts, fucking retarded, and fucking just be dismissive and be assholes about shit. Even though Sharon's fucking great. She fought off other cunts. She got her man. She got her fucking rock star. That's what she wanted, you know. There was others. There was this and that's. She was the one who could be with such a person. You know, she did understand him on a deeper level too. Like, they had a relationship. So we're stupid to not think that there was something more than just strictly some kind of business thing. Anyways, that's stupid. I hate this shit. I hate this shit. This is America. We're not supposed to immediately go to, oh, she's Jewish, though, fuck her. Like, what the fuck is that shit? So I'm greatly upset by that angling of this, and to not only deflect away from immediately Osborne, but to just go to fucking Sharon is like, it's fucking batshit nuts. You guys are insane. That's it. You guys are fucking insane. So, no self-reflection. No like, you saw how I did. And I was like, dads, you gotta respect your dads, this and that. People be passing, people die. You can see when somebody's actually affected by like losing people around them, how Hassan acts and talks and feels and thinks and everything about him. He does not know that loss. He doesn't understand that type of shit. It's all about him, you know? But he doesn't even get like that. He doesn't get that shit. Has he ever had a friend overseas that was a real friend that died or anything? Have you ever had a real loss? Have you ever had something that mattered to you, you know, etc.? So you can sit here and judge away and talk about Sharon immediately, but to not even think about any of the other things after you just read that, you didn't think about anything else, and you just immediately fucking talked about the wife sucking. I don't care if there was a line fed to you through chat. You immediately went into that. You're a piece of shit to have reverberated it. Not everybody in the world is Ron Burgundy, okay? You can read and think and then talk and all that other shit. So, you know, there's steps to it. You don't just read out loud without thinking, oh, did I just read that? Yeah, totally. I guess I agree with that. Oh. That's not what we're doing here. Okay, we're not all Ron Burgundy. This ain't the Ron Burgundy disease. So this is all ridiculous on top of that. Okay, Irish and Jewish. Isn't that great? Isn't that fantastic? Look, getting along. Look at that. The crazy Irish people who fucking hate the Jewish people, and then the Jewish people, look, they had a baby and shit. Look at that. Wow. So I guess that person is default cursed in a lot of people's opinions, etc. So it is what it is.
I know you're non-confrontational.
People are garbage.
I don't know how he says stuff like this and nothing ever happens. What you said was insensitive, should not be banned. Well, I'm fine with getting suspended if I break the rules. That's okay.
It's insane how many times he walks around just saying inbred and all that other shit, and he's just, it's fine. It's fine.
I just think everybody else should be treated the same way. It's pretty simple.
And I wouldn't say anything, but he shits on you all the time.
Yeah, I know.
I know you're non-confrontational.
I am.
I make up for it on the other end.
You sure do.
Super confrontational. If they would only allow me to shoot everybody on the
All right, so
Whoa,
guys,
whoa.
he really appreciates all of the kind words.
Anyway.
Everybody, yep, all right. So I'm going to go
no.
ahead and I will call you later.
The
Great.
most inbred.
Happy birthday, dear son.
It's crazy.
Happy birthday to
Do you? You heard his dad fucking going off. Anyway, Jesus. SKG is in trouble, blah, blah, blah. We are here for all of that and none of that, okay? All right. Continuing on. I hate to do this, but this is Asmon's dad right here. Shit.
Sure hated to do that.
Yeah.
But
In the law of the West. Okay? This is what Asmon's Gold wants to do to... Asmon's dad wants to do it to all of
Sure
them.
hate to shoot you in the back like this, but it's the law of the West.
Homesteaders?
Well, sure hate to be doing this to you, ma'am, but
It's
it's the
the
law
law
of the West.
Great. We do have this pulled up, I think. Don't we? Good morning, folks.
Gentlemen.
Good morning.
You've made it
You
clear
know-
that this new mower is what today's consumer wants.
What does today's consumer want? Okay. Do we want something reliable, sturdy, still works to this day, built back in like 1968, only needs one part to be replaced every like 20 years, a little grommet somewhere? You can sharpen the blade all the fuck you want. It's like the sharpest, most deadly fucking thing you want. Or do you want a 2022 made plastic thing that's already in your fucking garbage because it was shit? It was cheap. It was cheap garbage, shit garbage from fucking China to begin with. I think you'd rather have that. You want that cheap Chinese shit shovel, right? Right. So baby carriages from like 1972, right? Are they still like good? And we're just buying new baby carriages for hundreds of dollars for no fucking reason? Yeah. Yeah. That's true. You know. It is what it is. But then it's like law. Now it's illegal to have your kid in a baby cart from 1972. What? That's stupid. It should be up to the parent. It should be up to the parent. No. Now it's law. No, it's law. Okay? That's the shit we have to deal with. Okay? What does the consumer want? The consumer wants the right to repair. We don't want the companies to be seen as humans.
When do we get our $50?
When do we
We
get our
haven't
$50?
earned it yet.
Okay?
This invitation specifically states that we are to discuss this new lawnmower for 3 hours from 9
This is
a.m.
the
to
me
noon.
in
We
this
still have
situation.
an hour and a half.
I'm sorry. You still have an hour and
Give
a
us
half,
a break,
okay?
Hank. When you little redneck boy, you couldn't defend your mother. Now you compensate by defending your mower. You confuse personal issues with technological. I have father issues too, but this is a good mower.
Yeah.
That's funny.
No, it's not. And you know what? I'm willing to put my money where my mouth is. I'll put up my $50, less my expenses, if you still like the new mower after I've had my say.
That works out to over $7 a piece.
Put on your tap shoes,
Hey, bitch,
Now, you
let's
folks
go.
think that just because
Shit.
this mower is new, it's improved. So
$7
we
bucks?
should just get rid of the old one, right?
That's about the size of it there.
Well, hold on
Okay,
for a second.
okay.
A lot of great things in life are old. Like
Okay.
Old Glory, Old Faithful,
Old video
Testament.
games.
Thou shalt
Okay?
not kill. Just because a baptism turns into a little drowning, everybody's got to
Don't
Reverend,
care.
that's an awful thing. Can I ask you a question? What kind of car do you drive?
Mitsubishi Diamante.
Thunder Cougar Falcon
Hank,
Bird.
if you're just about through here, I'd like to take the good Reverend over to the lot. Put him behind the wheel of a brand new, pre-owned Sonata.
I'm not through here yet, Lane.
Get
Let me
outta
ask
here.
you this. You'd buy this mower, right? With all the bells and whistles?
Well, hell yeah.
So you'd be the one paying all that dealer markup, right?
You'd be just like me.
Whoa, hey now, Hondo.
Whoa.
Just a second here. Those god-dang Mason sons of bitches.
God-dang.
I'm gonna change my vote.
All right, then. We're making
All
some
right.
progress here. Now, Boomhauer, you like that fancy electronic seat warmer, don't you?
Right? Well, what
Sounds
if I
like
told
a good
you
thing. I'll give you
that
that.
the
But
seat
Boomhauer,
warmer-
when you ride your mower, where do you keep your beer?
Man, I'd plant that dang old beer right between the legs, man.
Between his legs. In other words, this electronic seat warmer is heating up more than just Boomhauer's can. It's also heating up his can of beer.
Oh, man, I don't warm beer like a dang got that dang old Euro trash, man. They're drinking that old warm crap.
All right,
Euro
Boomhauer's
trash.
on board.
Dude.
That makes 3 of us.
All right, let's go.
You'll never sway me. I am unswayable.
Oh, come on,
I'd be
Dale.
a little more impressed with you, Dale, if you didn't have chocolate chip crumbs all over your eyebrows.
No way.
See for yourself.
That's insane.
Hey, you're right. Ah! Who are those people?
Oh, those are just people sent here to monitor your thoughts and opinions, to learn how you think. You know, get inside your head.
That's 4.
All right. I think I've got enough positive and negative
four.
comments to put together a very positive report.
Not
Oh, no,
so
you don't.
fast.
Yeah, oh, no, you
I've
don't.
still got 30 minutes.
That's right. $7.
I want to see new King of the Hill. If I'm
Dude,
being honest.
I'm almost with you there. I'm almost with you
Taiwan
there.
won't be far behind.
I've heard it's different animation, but it still seems like it has the same like spirit and topics and you know, roles of characters and it's like honestly that the characters have grown and shit. It seems like fun. So definitely.
And second,
rock the
Okay.
Casbah,
Rock
rock
the
the
Casbah.
Casbah, Cherie don't like it.
that's it. This is a zero turning radius mower, is it not? It has a rear bag option and it's made of ultralight space age materials. Now, taken alone, each of those things might be good, but combined, they're a prescription for terror.
I don't see or like where this is going.
Reverend Hubert,
I didn't drown that boy.
What?
would you do me the honor of getting on the mower?
Baptism.
Now, drive to the wall and execute a 180-degree turn. Now engage
hopefully
the
there's no
zero
blades
turning
on this
radius.
Oh, jeez.
That could have been me. I hate this mower.
There's your space-age polymers. There's your zero turning radius. There's your rear bag option.
Oh.
My cup holder. Oh, now I know why you're always speaking for me, Hank, because I'm never right. You always are.
You know,
Damn it.
Bill, if I'm always
Damn
speaking
it.
for you and I'm always right, that means you're always right too, doesn't it?
Well,
Yeah.
It does.
it does.
It
It does.
It does.
How do you like that?
And that's
I'm
why.
always
And there you
right.
go.
That's
And
everybody
there you
but
have it.
one.
Preacher, if you're still in the baptizing business, I'd like you to drown my boy Hank.
How in the fuck would... Anyways, how would he not be turned after watching that thing, like, murder people? Anyway, Ubisoft CEO is asked about SKG. Not quite yet, not quite yet. I don't know where I was going after this. But I'm going to rip in at some point here. Let's see. Judge rejected
President
Alina
Trump's
Habba.
choice to be New Jersey's U.S.
We'll
attorney
do a little
is
news
officially
splash.
out. A panel of federal judges today blocked Alina Habba from staying in the job where she's served in an acting
Snot.
capacity for the last 120 days.
There
And
you go.
instead selected Desiree Grace, Habba's first assistant, to replace her through a rarely used power, allowing judges to...
Her first assistant. That's fucking crazy. So I wanted to check this out because Boldo is in that region of the world. So just not specifically that one, but like, you know, that's more like in his region to affect him. What might he think of that if he might be watching this? I don't know. So that's news for you, buddy.
vote on a candidate of their own.
Yeah.
Grace is a seasoned prosecutor and registered Republican who clerked for State Supreme Court Justice Stuart Rabner and with the Third Circuit Court of Appeals. Her appointment is effective as of today, according to an order signed by Chief Judge Renee Boom. The decision came just hours after Habba's temporary term was set to expire. The former personal attorney for President Trump needed either a vote of the U.S. Senate to confirm her nomination or the support of New Jersey's federal judges to continue. But there is still a possibility Habba could remain on the job after a similar showdown happened last week in the New York federal prosecutor's office, and the White House intervened.
Okay. Okay. So, you know, puzzle pieces and shit, you know? Right.
It's there. He's
Russia. Russia.
This was treason.
So I don't know if Obama bin Osama bin Laden is going to go to jail or not. I don't know if that's going to happen or not. I'm betting not, but Boldo, as I mentioned, had a poll on his show this morning, and I mentioned yes. I said yes. I voted yes. Obama is going to go to jail. I don't actually think he is, but I still voted yes. Why? I don't know. A little devil on my shoulder told me to. It was like, go ahead, do it. Have fun with your voting. Shut up. But I did it anyway.
Donald Trump accused
so,
former President Barack
fuck me,
Obama
right?
of treason on Tuesday. Without providing evidence, he said Obama led an effort to falsely tie him to Russia and undermine his 2016 presidential campaign.
Oh, cheers.
They tried to steal the election. They tried to obfuscate the election. They did things that nobody's ever even imagined, even in other countries.
Trump was seizing on comments from his intelligence chief, Tulsi Gabbard, last Friday. Gabbard said at the time she was releasing documents that showed a treasonous conspiracy in 2016 by top Obama administration officials to undermine Trump. by manufacturing intelligence on Russia's interference in the election. That charge is contradicted by a CIA review published earlier this month, a 2018 bipartisan Senate report, and the documents that Gabbard herself declassified. Trump has recently been seeking to divert attention to other issues after coming under pressure.
I just woke up. This is some sleepy ass shit.
More information about Jeffrey Epstein, the disgraced financier and sex offender
when I'm sleeping,
by suicide in 2019.
I have some like wrinkles that are kicking in that are very
backers of conspiracy
that are very
Epstein
Epsteinish in a way. I'm not comfortable with that.
Socialized with him during the 1990s and early 2000s to release investigative files related to the case. Asked in the Oval Office about Epstein, Trump quickly pivoted into an attack on Obama.
The witch hunt that you should be talking about is they caught President Obama absolutely cold.
So this is what I was talking about yesterday. So he keeps doing what about Hillary? Literally today it's what about Obama, and yesterday or whatever. And instead, we should be always saying back, what about Epstein? What about Epstein? So I'm glad that even Reuters here or whatever just pulled that up. What about Epstein? Why don't you stay on topic, old man? Why don't you just release the old I'm guilty files? Oh, because they're called the I'm guilty files? Oh, okay. There's other files that they're called as well. They're politophiles, yeah.
Would be taken against Obama and his former officials.
It's time to start, after what they did to me, and whether it's right or wrong, it's time to go after people. Obama's been caught directly.
While Trump has frequently attacked Obama by name, it's the furthest he's gone since
release the files before you fucking grandstand on people,
Democratic predecessor with allegations of criminal action. A spokesperson for Obama denounced Trump's claims, saying, quote, "These bizarre allegations are ridiculous and a weak attempt at distraction."
Oh yeah. And a weak attempt at distraction. Thank you. So even they inadvertently fucking mention Epstein. What about Epstein? Like, stay on the fucking point, dude. Oh, no. Okay, this might be triggery, okay? Look away for 2 minutes, all right? We're going to cover it real quick because it's still the morning portion. I like to do all the more poopy news in the morning part and then go to the fun stuff. So this is on that. So it says body bags, okay? Okay? Yeah, we're doing serious shit here. I don't like the fact that death and war happens, but it does. Sometimes I celebrate, sometimes I don't, you know. It's inevitable. So distressing content ahead. This is a fair warning. I don't like to, but I like to, like, you know what the world's evils consists of. There's people who, like, seek to break their innocence, and there's people who seek to maintain it. I like to think there's a good mixture of, like, understanding somewhere in there. So, yeah. Those are body bags. We've seen worse, I think, just on the swing on this channel, so I don't mean to... That's the times we're living in, folks. So there's a couple dead people, and that's what's happening. Hospital has remained operational despite supply shortages, water is power cuts. What are you supposed to do? So, wow, gross. I mean gross because, you know, dead bodies are supposed to be gross or whatever. They're not gross, but they're gross. So, there's a whole Midnight Gospel episode about that, where they're like, they say the dead bodies are gross, but they're not gross. And blah, 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 and formaldehyde, and there's a whole part about it. I think it's like episode 5 or 8 or some shit. I don't know.
Okay, ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. Okay. All right.
180.
So to recover from that, sorry. We gotta celebrate what's good while we're still here, folks. Let's go.
Oh dear.
Okay. Life's about sharing and caring. No, it isn't. Okay. Do it, burn it, burn it. Go, go. Good shit. She's so good at that shit. I don't even know. I don't even know what other sounds would go with that. Pew pew pew. Just a lot of pew 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 pew. Did that cord just move, or is that my brain? Did that cord move? Did you see that cord move? Am I crazy? Oh. Dun 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 ba 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 ba. Alright, I gotta fucking... That's pretty. She's given like a nice resonance to it this round. It's really nice. She's throwing in a little, like, extra sprinkle. Oh, yeah. Yeah, look at her. Yeah, she knows what she's doing. Fuck off. Look at that shit. Too much fun. So, yeah, people make her do video game music and shit. She loves it. This upbeat, peppy shit. Great. Fantastic. Thank you, Kara. Thank you very much. What is this? What is this?
CBS and Paramount executives thought they were so clever when they cut a deal with Trump that included canceling The Late Show with Stephen Colbert.
Right.
But of course, the three things you can count on in life are death, taxes, and entertainment executives being stupid people who think they're clever. They had no idea when they cut their sneaky little deal that they hit the hornet's nest, and last night proved it. Last night saw a group of Late Show comedians take what might be the first step in costing CBS and its parent company billions of dollars, if not bankrupting them entirely. I'm going to show what they did collectively, but first, here's what some of them had to say individually. First, of course, was the man himself, Stephen Colbert, who kept it short and sweet.
Folks, I'm going to go ahead and say it. Cancel culture has gone too far. On Friday, Donald Trump posted, I absolutely love that Colbert got fired. His talent was even less than his ratings. How dare you, sir? Would an untalented man be able to compose the following satirical witticism?
I think we saw this even.
Then the always brilliant Jon Stewart spelled out how recklessly stupid Paramount and CBS are.
Truly, the shows that you now seek to cancel, censor, and control, a not insignificant portion of that $8 billion value came from those fucking shows.
This is my content.
Money. And if you believe, as corporations or as networks, you can make yourselves so innocuous that you can serve a gruel so flavorless that you will never again be on the boy king's radar. A, why will anyone watch you? And you are fucking wrong.
But that wasn't the last we would hear from Jon Stewart. In a comedy bit that showed the comic genius of Colbert's show, they brought out Weird Al Yankovic and Lin-Manuel Miranda to do a parody of the Coldplay kiss cam incident that caught out a CDO cheating on his wife.
Right.
Buried within that parody is a charming act of solidarity that threatens so much more.
Excuse me?
Watch this.
Okay, give me the clip. Give me the
Weird
blah,
Al
blah,
gets
blah,
the
blah.
music going, and Miranda acts like he's
Give me
going
the
to
hard
sing
part.
Viva la Vida. But he stops.
Give me the clip. Give me the meat of the clip, okay? Give me the meat of the clip. Thank you, Keemstar. this pause is just to say, give me the meat of the clip. Give me the meat of the clip. We watched this whole highlight yesterday. I didn't want to watch it. Give me the meat of the clip. Thank you. It's cute? Okay. Give me the meat of the clip. It's a good Keemstar. Meat of the clip. Slow down. Meme moment. Thank you, Keemstar.
And directs the camera to pan the audience. So it starts with a normal couple before going to Anderson Cooper and Andy Cohen, with Cohen going over the top, literally
Cohen
and
going.
figuratively.
Oh, no.
What follows then really amps it up. The camera falls on late-night rivals Jimmy Kimmel and Seth Meyers in the audience, who pretend to be drinking beers and then unsuccessfully try and self-congratulate. Next up was Adam Sandler and Christopher McDonald before landing at last on where it all started. The Comedy Central stars Jon Stewart and
Fucking
John Oliver.
Triumph was in there.
The
Okay.
bit closes with an animation of Trump hugging a Paramount logo. It was a funny way to close the Kiss Cam bit, and the close of the bit itself was also a hilarious lampoon of Paramount. But the Kiss Cam cameos stand out for a couple of reasons. First, the cameos are nothing less than an act of solidarity of rival comedians
Artists.
who recognize that Colbert is being silenced for political reasons
Okay.
and that they could be next.
Right.
But the act of
All of us,
solidarity is
everyone.
also a threat. Recognize this man? No, it's not Adolf. It's Charlie Chaplin, the greatest star of the silent era of Hollywood. Chaplin got tired of being ruled by Hollywood studios, so he went out and joined forces with other movie stars, Douglas Fairbanks,
Flynn,
Mary Pickford,
the fuck?
and William S. Hart,
That's
along
not
with
Errol
star
Flynn.
director D.W. Griffith, and they formed
it's a
their own
Musketeer,
movie
not,
studio,
Robin Hood or
United
whatever.
Artists.
Anyway.
It was bold, daring, and unprecedented, and it is a model for what these guys
Seth
could
is
do
next,
if
I
they
bet.
banded together and formed their own cable and internet comedy
That's a
channel.
possibility. He does talk
And
a lot
here's
of
the
shit.
thing that the network
And he's good.
execs absolutely overlooked in their brilliant decision making. These guys already produced their shows on a low-scale basis during COVID. There's nothing to prevent them from doing it on a mid-scale basis because the cost of production is so low and these guys have a lot of money. They can produce on the same kind of studio scale as they work now, but do it for less money and then take all the revenue for themselves.
just here.
Who needs the studio?
Come here.
In
Come
fact,
here.
the first thing our colleagues at Midas
YouTube
Touch
shit.
posted after Colbert got canceled was,
Midas
Steven,
Touch.
come join us. Of course, Colbert wouldn't because, let's face it,
No, Midas
Occupy
is-
Democrats has way more comic wit than Midas.
You're all tilted.
I
Fuck
mean,
off.
please. Ben from Midas trying to go up against my rapier
They can
wit
be their own.
is like the Little Sisters of the Five Wounds of Jesus trying to go up against Notre Dame. But I digress.
Deeper
Because if these guys
references don't
didn't
make
want to put
you
up big
a
money, they can also run out and cut a
wiser
deal with
individual.
NYU for studio space and studio personnel. It would take me or some other professor no more than one semester to train NYU students to run the equipment to create the show, and it would look exactly like it does now. If they
I mean, these
really
are
wanted
true-
to be civic-minded,
these are true,
they could partner with one of the CUNY
points,
campuses
though.
and let first-generation college students access the entertainment business. And the beauty is they could still go up against each other in the same time slots and reap the benefits.
Well-
They really wouldn't even be competing against themselves.
Yeah, I feel you rapping.
The biggest benefit of going out on their own is that they can no longer be used as pawns by parent companies, and they can say whatever they want about Trump and not have the rug taken out from under them.
So, solo act of artists. Let's go. For them, let's do that shit. Like, why not? Come over here to YouTube. Do a YouTube thing. Oh, no.
A certain slop tuber has been outed as having been honeypotted by Israel.
Oh, no. We're not actually here for this. Scumbag streamer doxes Willie Mack's wife over Insane Theory. He doxed fucking Willie Mack's wife, dude. What the fuck? Why are you such a piece of shit? Why are these people such pieces of shit? I can't even like comprehend. Like, why you gotta be like this? Like, unless she's sending you death threats, why are you fucking actively attacking inward? It's just like how they endlessly attack inward on certain other things. It's just amazing how much attacking endlessly, since even before America was a country, inward towards these things that they do unendingly for some reason, just for some fucking Jewish reason. I'm kidding. We're not actually talking about that conflict, but it's amazing how much people just keep railing, just fucking railing, and it's like, why are you digging? Why Hassan, why is the first thing you said Jewish? Like, why dig that direction? The fuck, I don't get it. I just bombing inward constantly. I just don't fucking get the aggression. That being said, Ubisoft CEO is asked about SKG.
Ubisoft CEO, when asked about woke content in Assassin's Creed Shadows and whether he supports Stop Killing Games. Oh my god.
White face, smiling emoji, thumbs up. White face, smiling emoji, thumbs up. White man. I forget what it was, but I'm just very pale. That's what I'm seeing now. Light skin tone emoji modifier. Yes, go brain going. Okay.
Hello, Mr. Guillemot. Brice Ghetto. I'm a recent shareholder, but I'm a long-standing user.
Light skin tone emoji modifier. Light skin tone emoji modifier.
I have a couple of questions.
Great.
First of all, regarding Assassin's Creed Shadows. There's been a lot of controversy regarding that game. How do you respond?
Oh, I don't actually care about this. Is the weird
Ubisoft
thing.
has been accused and criticized for this wokest trend. I mean, this is happening in 16th century medieval Japan, and the main character is an African samurai.
Right.
That's a bold choice by Ubisoft, and in the story, he falls in love. That's one of the
getting called out immediately.
That's insane. They're talking about Yasuke. What? Why?
possibilities of the game. He gets to fall in love with a transgender character. So, woke or no woke? How do you explain Ubisoft's deteriorated reputation?
You forgot the other one where he can also fall in love with and have sex with Oda Nobunaga's sister, who was the, what do you call it, the ancestor of 16, I believe, Japanese emperors. So there's also that.
Which may actually challenge the foundations of your organization. So is that a show of openness on your part, or are you going to backtrack or backpedal on that political, leftist political agenda? Is there room for the entertainment world for this kind of stance?
the fucking
Secondly,
chat.
What about
Let him
accusations
talk.
that
Shots
video
fired. Let him
games
talk. Let
are
him
being
talk.
killed, and there's this petition?
Who? This woman is based. What the fuck?
Yeah, she just keeps. She keeps grilling. She keeps
Oh my
grilling.
god.
How
Yeah,
do
she's
you
going.
make sure that games
She is not
remain
suicidal.
playable and
Protect
accessible
her.
even after
Jesus.
server support is
Too bad she's
discontinued? This
French.
petition was initiated in 2024 after Ubisoft announced the end of server support for the crew.
Ooh, I
a
loved that.
game bought in 2010 and now in 2024 the servers have shut down and the game can't be played anymore. So do you support that petition?
Yeah, stop killing
At the
games.
end of the day,
Ooh, I
when
loved that.
play
Hold on.
of server support
I'm
full
sorry,
and
we gotta hear it
accessible
again.
even
We
after
have to hear this again.
server support is discontinued. This petition was
We have to hear
initiated
it.
in 2024 after Ubisoft announced
Hydrate,
the
hydrate,
end
hydrate.
of server support for the crew.
BRB thirsty. I'm almost getting there too. I gotta pee out and then fucking drink in more.
After
Let's listen
Ubisoft
again.
announced
This is a
the
good one.
end
Ooh.
of server support for the
So
crew.
good.
A game bought in 2010 and now in 2024
translator?
the
Oh, it
servers
could
have
be a
shut
guy.
down
Yeah, so
and the game can't be
fucking
played anymore. So do you support that petition?
Yeah, stop killing
At the
games.
end of the day, when
Yes.
players buy an Ubisoft, when they buy an Ubisoft game, do they own it?
Fucking ridiculous,
Or
dude.
is there a chance that they might no longer be able to play the game years later? Thank you for those questions.
It's not.
Let me start with Assassin's Creed Shadows.
Oh, okay. Here we go.
There's one thing you need to consider. When you get to play the game, you understand.
That's the statement. When you play the game, you understand
that the game is full of characters, and the characters actually blend in with the game.
Right. Okay, so that's, I mean, if that's their argument, just that it is a story, I don't want to sit here and listen to this fucking babbly dabble the whole time. So, you know, Ubisoft CEO, this and that, what you gonna do, you know? They're fighting, is kind of the point. They're fighting the Stop Killing Games portion. I didn't really hear much about that.
Made it the fuck up?
In the question, honestly.
And we also announced that the game would be available offline in future, so that players could continue to play it.
Yeah.
So this is an issue that we've been dealing with.
Okay. I mean,
but this kind of issue is not specific to Ubisoft.
True. It's not.
All video game publishers are faced with that issue. You
Yeah.
provide a service, but nothing is written in stone, and at some point the service may be discontinued. Nothing is eternal.
Said, we're going to do it. We promise. We promise we're going to do it. We're totally on that whole offline thing. It's happening. You guys don't need to put it in writing. We'll do it for you. We already said we're going to do it with this one game. Oh, okay, cool. I guess everybody can just stop requesting any Stop Killing Games initiatives then. I guess we can all rest nice and easy and safe and sound here and all that. And I gotta piss. So I'm gonna put this on loop for just a moment or two, and I'll be back and dance, god damn it. I'm gonna let it loop once, and then I'm gonna let it loop a little bit while I tinkle, and just imagine that I'm still dancing, and we'll be back very quickly. Okay, thank you. And we'll continue the show from there. I don't feel bad about pirating this one because I watched it so many times on here, and I'm giving it one loop of me. So here we go. I gotta piss. You gotta piss? This is my pee dance. This is my pee dance now. Yes, I washed my hands. Like sweet vanilla Sweet, sweet, delicious vanilla. All right, anyways. Not like piss. All right, great. WNBA.
I can't dance anymore due to my lower back disaster.
Don't dance like that for sure. I mean, you're gonna throw off your like mid hip, you know, this top wobbly part. You're gonna throw off your top wobbly part. You'd be fucked forever. No more pogo stick. No more none of that shit. No more. Okay. No more bending over to tie your shoe. You're gonna give it nope. Now you gotta bring your foot up to you and go like that. It's gonna be a little different. Now you gotta stretch it out. Oh, that felt good. I'm so fat. Anyway.
An additional
They want more money.
$20 in salary next year. The league sources described the move as historic. They all came out wearing these shirts, pay us what you owe us.
I don't get it.
The WNBA loses $50 million. So that means that every WNBA player owes the NBA hundreds of thousands
and has
of dollars.
never generated
I feel like that's
profits.
what's fair, right?
I
Like
feel
they
like
should be
that's,
paying the NBA. Like,
truth.
yeah, I think we go with this, right? That seems like it's smart. WNBA has never been profitable. Yeah, it's why. Like, I don't even understand. The only reason why people watch the WNBA now is because of her, because they want to see who's going to try to, like, stab her or, like, fucking, like, there's this one clip.
Oh, that Caitlin Clark issue. I don't at all. It's cool if people do, but, like, I could see where it could be like a hemorrhage on cash.
I saw of Caitlin Clark, like, trying to fucking shoot a basket, and, like, some girl comes in there like a fucking saber-toothed tiger and fucking claws her fucking face.
Damn. Ridiculous,
I was like,
dude.
bro, is that not a foul? I feel like this is a problem, right? Sir, yeah, what is this? So, anyway, yeah, they all come out wearing pay us what you owe us. Now,
what do we
Gideon could be sleeping there. But they kicked him out.
What? Where is he?
If you
What do you mean? What do you mean? I don't get this. I don't get that.
I've
What do you
just
mean? Why are you
posted
bringing
here,
up Gideon? What do you
You'll
mean?
see that nobody is
sudden, I
watching
don't
the
get that.
WNBA.
Okay.
That's the reason why the WNBA isn't making.
Nobody is watching, and it's just not him.
Sorry, I missed a few of them.
Yeah, you're funny. You're
so
funny.
this is the reason why the WNBA isn't making any money, and they're not getting paid. It gets worse.
It gets worse.
That's great. Look at that.
Uh-oh.
That's where is.
Oh, I thought you
everybody?
meant I thought you meant the getting worse part was them touching each other. I thought you meant. It gets worse.
That's insane.
Yeah.
And so anyway, you got all this going on. Show us an NBA stadium. Okay.
There's
yeah,
people
let's
there.
take a look at an
I
NBA
mean-
stadium. That's crazy. Look at all the people there. Wow.
Got all the people. in
Bro,
the
like there's
crowd and
all
shit.
those. Damn, look at that.
There's a couple empty
They
seats
got
in the
everybody.
front.
It's the Lakers. Yeah, exactly. Well, these people are the pond. And
Oh,
so
see,
that's
there's
the
some
problem.
empty seats. It's
And so anyway,
just sports in general, I think, is there's a lot less like go-to activity these days. Like we'd rather watch from home, that kind of shit. So, like in terms of going out to get video games, people are using like the middle places like DK Oldies, etc. instead. That's how that place is still kicking. We're having a lot of these revelations about today's like useless things. Maybe the WNBA is just another one of them. I hate to attack like women's sports, but I mean like just lesser sports out there. Maybe we should just start getting rid of them. If we're doing the USAID shit and all that other crazy shit, let's really go buco nuts. I don't like sports, so I don't really care. There's a whole theory about like they bring people together and this and that, and that's fine. And you guys can like your sport you like, but in terms of like pushing it to this like large governmental degree and these huge salaries, nobody's ever agreed with the gigantic salaries of any of these sports players. Like really, I don't know how much they get paid or not get paid comparatively though. So, maybe they're right with their shirts. Maybe they're wrong with their shirts. It's not my say. Maybe their organization doesn't make money. Maybe they're owed that Maybe they're not. I don't know. I don't know. It's not my call. I'm not a girl, right? Or whatever. I'm not a government thing. I'm not a girl thing. I'm not a sports fan. These are like all just not my lane. So yeah.
Unable to hit the three. It's going to be an all-star game. And right away, Asia Wilson.
Is it just a bunch of fucking... Oh no, these are highlights that are all just fuck-ups. What a fucking... Here she goes, going up for the layup, and she doesn't. And... Nope, and that girl is too big. She's too big for her to handle.
Shovels into Thomas.
Yeah.
Thomas misses the
Oh,
last
she misses. Thomas missing.
Shovels into Thomas. Thomas.
Missing.
Oops. Misses the last. Thomas misses the last.
What?
Here's Angel Reese firing away. Off to Reese. Angel Reese has been on a tear of late. With the Mercury, Nate Tibbetts, their head coach, their system surrounding her shooting. And as AT was telling us,
Wow.
Oh man. This is the All-Stars game?
Jesus hates
That's
you.
That's crazy.
So bad.
Wow.
Terrible.
Okay, so this is...
That was just bad. WNBA officials are like...
This is a recent one.
Clark racing ahead, sips it to Bonner, spinning.
Bonner.
Wanted a whistle, didn't get it.
Oh, come on. That's rough. Okay, back to the other side.
Matchups between Reese and Clark.
She's
away.
she's gonna fight her? She's gonna
Up
fight
into
her?
Caitlin strong on a three.
Oh.
Caitlin Clark pushes Angel Reese, and Angel Reese gets right up into Caitlin Clark.
Oh, jeez, bro. Like, who watches this? I don't know. Watch the first one.
Is that like a standard
I can't watch all of these,
block
bro.
or whatever?
Like,
Is that a
there's
push?
another one right there.
I'm seeing that was a push.
Fallout after this one, too.
Oh, geez.
New reaction after this
does
controversial
this?
foul on
Oh.
Caitlin Clark.
Who does this?
Clark's Indiana Fever
Oh, it's
taking
them
on the
specifically
Chicago Sky on
attacking.
Saturday. The Sky's Kennedy Carter
I get it.
hitting a shot, then heading over to Clark
Yeah.
and shoulder
Oh,
checking
wow.
her. The refs called it a common foul, but the league yesterday upgraded the call to a flagrant foul.
Yeah, I bet it is. And so anyway, yeah, people are watching this. The only reason why people are watching this is they're watching for the crash outs, man.
This is terrible.
They're watching for the fights. Is there
The amount of JP earned from that. Now they're just making like Warcraft cracks and shit. This is ridiculous. Just took down a raid boss. I'm so fucking all right. I hate to do this, but it's the law of the West. I hate to do this, folks, but you know, cheers again. It's the law of the West, folks.
Sure hated to do that, but it's the law of the West.
Cheers, it's the law of the West, folks. I sure hate to do this.
Well, Homesteader,
Well,
sure hate to shoot you in the back like this, but it's the law of the West. Well, sure hate to be doing this to you, ma'am, but it's the law of the West.
it's the law of the West, okay, folks? It's the law of the West today on the show. Today on the show, it's the law of the West, folks. We're going to tuck this over here and pretend like we didn't just watch it again. What is
I
this?
was talking to Burt Kreischer a few months ago, and he was talking about a TV show they were offering. He's like, or I can just do a podcast. And why would I go spend 3 months doing a TV show if I can just do a week of podcasting?
If I just close my eyes, it's like it's 1999 again.
Yeah, that makes no sense.
Yeah,
the economics are shaken out in a weird way now too.
Well, yeah, I agree, and there's something to doing a TV show, but it's gonna be different than what it was. You know, there's not gonna be a bunch of non-writing producers hanging around the trough, you know, getting paid. You know, like I mean, when they did the 5th season of the Man Show. Our manager, Howard, he got paid for the 5th season. Me and Jimmy, who created the show, didn't get paid. By the way, I tell people all the time, they think everything's the format.
No.
It's not the format, it's the host.
Yeah. Well, you weren't just the host, you were creating the content.
Right.
Well, yeah. We created the show.
Yeah.
It was us.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The 5th season of the Man Show, they had everything. They had the Juggy Dancers. They had the band. They had everything. It was all turnkey, and they couldn't pull it off. And the reason they couldn't pull it off is because the producers, now they had to produce.
Yeah.
Whereas we wouldn't let them in the building. They now
I think my
had to
brain
produce.
caught Ziggy Zaggy, and back in the day, I used to fucking hit the thing when I was Ziggy
conversation. It's like,
Zaggy.
hey, you guys produced the
I used to
mansion.
hit the bowl when I Ziggy Zaggy.
The first 4 seasons were awesome.
That's
What
crazy.
happened? Why didn't you produce the 5th? What'd you do with the 5th? The answer is the 5th season was Jimmy and I left and went, now you do have to produce this show. And that's why they got what they got.
Yeah. And people forget that was Rogan.
Yeah, it was Rogan and Doug Stanhope.
Yeah. 2 extremely good, extremely successful performers.
That's the next thing. It's not like, oh, man, they made a big mistake with these two.
No.
They're both proven to be great performers.
Yeah.
So even with those two.
Stanhope, yes. I don't know so much about Rogan. That reminded me of that one guy. I can't think of his name. Dave, dude? The Dave guy. He was pretty fucking good, too.
And the format all done.
The late night na think just something na. It's like and he's bald and stuff, and it's a Comedy Central. It's a really good show, good dude, really good show.
Couldn't pull it off.
Yeah, isn't that interesting? You would think somebody could like wrestle it into something.
It's a new thing.
You don't realize, I would tell everybody, the Man Show had like 80 people in the building.
Yeah.
There were like
That
6
cool?
you needed.
That's stupid. That's
and the
dumb.
rest didn't need any of them. They didn't do
That's
anything.
what happened to us with the website company. We had 110 people, and I just said, give me that one. Let's just go do this.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to sound like a douche, but it was me and Jimmy and Daniel just sitting in the office. Everyone else was just following orders, everything.
But you would think...
everything. Like, we wrote the theme song in the office, like everything,
You would think, though, somebody would... Because were the producers that were doing Doug and Joe, were they the same people that worked around you guys? Or was it a new crop of producers? You were talking about the executive producer. I'm talking about the middle level guys.
Oh, the middle level guys. I first off,
because I wonder if a middle level guy.
I never checked. I never asked if anybody was right or something.
Yeah.
A fair amount of people went on with Jimmy to late night.
Okay.
Including me.
Yeah. Okay.
Another group, I mean, practically, I'm sure, stayed behind and did the 5th season of The Man Show, but they weren't the creative engine. They just
New
followed
name. Randy Boban.
They followed direction.
I noticed that.
So it's interesting
I see
because
that
you think
now.
somebody would just go, why don't
That's
we
how
just
fucking
design
much
this
time.
around Joe and Doug? What are they
That's
interested?
how
What do
much
they
it
want to
takes
do?
me.
You know.
That's how fucking slow. That's how delayed my brain can be. Okay, thank you. Okay. I see that. I see many things with my little eye. I see so many things. Okay, I see so many things with my little eye. I see wandering eye, with your wandering eye. Thank you very much, old men, for entertaining my brain for half a moment while I get to the next story about something inevitably shitty in the world. Thank you. Great. Okay, back to... We gotta stay on track. I need something to satisfy that ADD, that crave for something other than what the fuck we are currently in. Don't you have, world ADD? Don't you want to see something different rather than what we are currently, in? For example, that golden, beautiful fucking backdrop behind her. Don't you want that golden, beautiful hub, that beautiful city hub with nice, productive, amazing technology, people getting along, AI making us think that there's fucking, ducks walking us where we're going and shit. Beautiful, crazy, weird shit every 2 steps. Everybody's happy. Everybody's got their crazy, happy goggles on. They're taking their yellow pill. Everybody's fucking, don't you want that? Don't you want to be brain controlled? Don't you want to drink your fluoride? Drink your fluoride.
Out front tonight, the breaking news, a CNN exclusive tonight out front. K-File has unearthed photos of Jeffrey Epstein that we've never seen. and they shed new light on his relationship with President Trump.
Okay.
The revelations come as Trump is under fire from his own base for his Justice Department's handling of the so-called Epstein files.
What is this now?
Trump has tried, of course, to distance
Okay, get to the clip
Again,
here.
this
What
has
do we
never
got?
been published before, so this is a new image. You haven't seen
Okay,
it out
okay.
there on X or anything like that.
It's a new
This
image.
is the proof that Epstein attended Trump's wedding at the Plaza Hotel in New York. And in the photo, what you see is Epstein entering the Plaza Hotel. The wedding date of this is December 20th, 1993, in the center of their friendship, which of course continued.
Yeah.
And for comparison, we'll show you on the right a photo of Trump and Marla Maples at the same location under the entryway arch.
Okay.
Andrew Kaczynski of K-File is here with the new images
And what
of Trump
does this
and
mean
Epstein.
for
And
us?
Andrew, I shared one of them there, but so let's start with the one at Trump's wedding. I mean, this is a significant development.
Well, yeah, it is. Trump's wedding to Marla Maples in 1993 was dubbed the wedding of the century by the media at the time. And although we know that Trump and Epstein were friends during this period, this is really the first time that it's actually been reported that Trump invited Epstein to his wedding. This is, we should note, more than a decade before those first allegations of sex trafficking against Epstein. But as you know, Trump's relationship with Epstein has been under the microscope recently. Now, besides that one photo of Epstein entering the reception at the Plaza Hotel, we can also see him in the background of another picture. That's Howard Stern on the far right, along with Robin Leach from Lifestyles of the Rich and Famous. And Epstein is behind them.
There's Howard Stern, Robin Leach, myself, and a young, tasty, beautiful blonde for the hopping of my knee, like a sweet, tasty mansion with glorious gargoyles that spit water and shit. Great, fantastic. Robin Leach, fantastic. Lifestyles of the Rich and Stupid. So here's Pepperstein. Okay, here's Pepperstein. I don't know if he's necessarily like glancing this direction. He seems to be talking to somebody behind Stern, etc., just to be fair. And we can even see a little bit of like a blonde hair mop right here. So there's a different conversation happening. This has nothing to do with, I don't know how to put my hand the right direction to fucking like. This almost has nothing to do with the actual fact that Pepperstein is there. So just to be fair to the shit here. It's like this guy over here is like, whoa. I'm in an Epstein episode. Picture. I'm an Epstein picture. And then there's a guy way back here that even AI would recognize as a human and then fully draw them and then guess what activity they were doing, you know? Like passing Epstein a little note that says something ped. Oh, okay, it doesn't really matter. It's just wedding photos and shit. It's more crap. Is that as important to the case as some other? So it's just proving the more of the friendship between the two. We already know that type of shit. Never before released. I don't really care that much. We'll
last
move
time
on.
you left, it was the Pope. Now it's Vishojo and Ozzy. Why do you keep doing
Yes.
this? Stop taking breaks. Hey, Vishojo.
Yep. So rest in peace to Ozzy. Rest in peace to Vishojo. Rest in peace to the Pope, I guess. Pope's taking a stray bullet today.
From everything that I've heard about them,
okay,
they have deserved this for a long time. This is a long time coming, all right?
Yeah.
And so, yes, Vishojo was cooked. Yes, they have been overcooked. They've been in the microwave for too long. And so, and you have, look at this here. So, Vase...
Let me do like microwave beeping sound. Microwave beeping sounds. That shit is done.
Said, indie bitches. Sophie Shoujo, this is Silvervale and Vay left 2 years ago. This was not necessarily, looks like nothing's changed between 2023 and 2025. I still can't say shit because of their god-awful NDA I had to sign. I could.
I've been saying for like fucking, I don't know, 2 years or some shit here, specifically the VTuber or voice actor community within Japan, or not Japan, specifically within California. that has people from other places of the world, everything but Japan. I don't know why I said Japan. So yeah, they've just been exploiting like any voice actor, any of the people with like the like California, Australia connections and shit, and those types of things I normally talk about. I feel like there's a strong connection between all that stuff, the VTubers, voice actor community, etc. Because VR chat stuff. Like, I kind of know how the voice chat community, the chatting, the voice actor community works within that environment. And they're little, like, groupings and shit. And it's kind of like those same notions of, like, push those narratives, push those popular people in those groups more than etc. But so, as Tectone pointed out, or I think it was Tech the other day, that a lot of these people, yes, it was, I was making ramen or some shit. A lot of these girls get fucking signed on to these companies and then get used and then they don't get paid and shit. And the contract would say, like, you know, get paid X, and they just won't get half of what the fucking contract said. And just to be brief with this, I had it explained as they were basically freelancers and the company doesn't want to take any responsibility for them. So even if they dissolve as a company, they feel like they're not beholden to pay any VTubers because they're like furniture compared to actual personalities. So there you go. You don't need to pay the furniture. They're freelance. They're furniture. They're side entities. So, I mean, even if the company does hit bankruptcy, so they're still just paying out of pocket, out of that bankruptcy. The people who would claim, like, bankruptcy would just be the execs and shit. And, like, the people at the top would get their severances, but nobody else would, and all that kind of stuff. It's always for the rich to be able to save face over any actual talent, etc. So, when we look at the CBS situation or whatever, this is where I'm, again, more encouraging of those individuals making their own YouTube channels, making their own individual stories. So same with any of these shoujos or whatever. If you own that character, that model, that existence before you sign on to these places, pull out. What's stopping you? A contract? Well, they're not honoring their contracts, so like, why should we? Right? Is that not... We're not allowed to say the same? Well, these companies are allowed to act like that, so why the fuck can't we? Good question. Anyway, I don't really want to watch 40 minutes of Iron Mouse again. Like, no offense to Iron Mouse, but yeah. So it's not even necessarily that she herself is owed. It's that they scammed a fucking charity. They scammed the charity through that. It's amazing. It's amazing. Good job, guys. So that's the VTuber stuff, a little bit more of a development on that field. The company is slowly dissolving, all the people are quitting, etc. And good. And if they can't swim on their own, you know? I even feel that way about like YouTube channels and shit too. If you need to blow up and artificially inflate your fucking numbers and shit, JTH, etc., then what the fuck are you even worth? So me, I don't self-promo. I don't really bark out. I don't mind when other people do it, but if it's in my presence, I'll blush because I'm like, I am humbled by it. It's like, oh, thank you for recommending. Like, I'm just fucking genuinely like, okay. I mean, I don't see my value. You know, it's hard for me to understand what I'm worth. So, as a poor, as a downtrodden individual, etc., it's sometimes hard for us to see our place in things. So, yeah. What's happening here? There's no stopping. There's no stopping this now. So we're still on the Pepperstein. We're still gonna be here for a second or two. I think I might have one more video or two more or three more or five more related to this. I'm sorry.
Pam Bondi announced that she is meeting with Ghislaine Maxwell to expose the truth about Jeffrey Epstein. Bondi
Jizzy Maxine
seeks to find uncharged third parties and further evidence of Epstein's child trafficking operation.
Did you urge the Attorney General to see?
I don't know anything about it. They're going to what? Meet her?
They're going to, your Deputy Attorney General reached out to Ghislaine Maxwell's attorney asking for a new interview.
Yeah, I don't know about it, but I think it's something that would be sounds appropriate. I don't really follow that too much. Sort of a witch hunt, just a continuation of the witch hunt.
Check your trending. The House is going to get shut down. Speaker Johnson's shutting down Congress until September to avoid a vote on the Epstein files. What a joke, bro. Like, they cannot stop this.
What I know about the president's heart on this is that he wants maximum transparency, but he's also very insistent that we do not subject people who have been...
If they seriously shut down the government because they don't want to release the Epstein files, is that won't seriously happen, will it? Because, like, isn't that just admitting it at a point? When does 1 million people, demand the files directly on the front of the fucking, like, White House lawn? When does, peacefully, of course, 1 million people just stand there and say, hey, can you give us them file things? And then how long they got to stand there for? And then what happens if you don't get the files? Those kind of things. Hi, this is America. Can we get those files?
already been victims of unspeakable crimes to further public scrutiny. And it would be a dangerous thing. I would not be able to sleep at night because I know our legal responsibility. I understand what the legal standard is, but more than that, the moral standard.
Oh, brother.
Yes, sir.
So this is what I think they should do.
Find them guilty and hang them publicly. I mean, that's not over the top either. I'm ready. I'm over it. It disgusts me.
Was that surprising at all?
No, it's not surprising to me. I don't think this issue is going away over August. Sort of stick your head in.
Did this guy just get in from like a storm? Is there a rain? Sweaty McSweaterson? I didn't think that's what it... is there a rain? Is there a storm?
The sand. Presidents have promised that...
This dude takes vacation days. The fuck? I don't even get it. I don't get it.
Files would come out. This bill is moving.
The fuck does that even mean?
Coming to a vote. We've got enough Republican co-sponsors of the bill.
This guy.
When they sign
it,
and every Democrat signs this, we're going to force a vote on it. It's not going away.
Fucking based. Absolutely fucking based.
Okay.
In my opinion, I think they should release all the files. It doesn't matter who's implicated. It doesn't matter what the damage is. Oh no, but then it's going to collapse all of these people and it's going to ruin their lives. Yeah, bro, that's the point. People are not going to give up on this. They're not going to get tired of it.
Come on.
They're going to be mad as fuck about this for a long time, man.
It's like I was saying, you've dangled so many donuts in front of our face. You dangled the biggest fucking one, and we paid the most attention to it, and that one's not going to go away. So, that's it.
Well, boys, you get what you deserve.
What is this?
Back
What
to
is
the
this?
greatest series on YouTube. More Pegasus number 73. I actually haven't covered any of the slop that's been going on in this video. To all my slop enjoying piggies in chat, make sure to like, comment, subscribe to me and more Pegasus. Let's get into it. A lot of bullshit to talk about today. Let's go.
Welcome back to a series so yummy, even Froggen subscribed. In today's video, Hassan is now implying that America or the Jews control ISIS. Of course, Hassan would know this as the leading expert in all terrorists, obviously. Ethan has responded, calling him anti-Semitic. His old arch nemesis, Destiny, has also responded. Updates on the Hassan orbiting moons, including Caseytron.
What's the other one?
Subscribe for entertainment so good, it's practically a TV show at this point. I mean, 30-minute episodes and you don't have to wait a week. And it's free. Sign me up. Take it away,
That's an S. Did you see the S?
Now let's begin with
I'm so curious. If he uploads a video every day, how many subs has he gained?
What the fuck is this?
Hassan's misery every day. 16.3 million views in the past.
You're not. He's not strictly. He's not. You're not. He's not strictly wreaking just
month.
Hassan though. He makes more than Hassan videos.
He's gained 64,000 subscribers. That is insane.
I'm trying to imply that the Jews control ISIS. So basically, ISIS is a very bad, terrorist group. So here we have a tweet by Dan Saltman. Hassan Piker is such a dishonest moron. Just say that the Jews control ISIS and get it over with. The sooner Democrats jettison these lunatics, the better. And he's attached this clip.
Right.
On the other hand, you have obviously...
The sooner that Democrat heads replace the other crackheads, okay? So that's my fight, is to like clean up the existence. What's savable within the Democratic Party? I don't know. How is it savable, and what's any of it? What is worth saving, etc. Right? What are the values of a modern Democrat, etc. Free society, internet? Who cares?
The ISIS, which is, this
URL.
this terror cell that seemingly never attacks Israel and
Who
only
cares?
kills Muslims. Weirdly enough, okay? Don't know what that's about. I'm not going to point any fingers.
Okay.
Extend it. Load it. Load it.
Load it.
Cock it.
Read it.
Your target is Senator Carlton McDougal. The 15th floor of the
Do
Gilmore
it.
building will provide an unobstructed vantage point.
Memorize it. Burn it. Aim it. Kill it. Kill it.
This is great. There.
Beat it. Hoof it.
Go. There. Go.
I was playing with my toy. I want
Bop
my
it.
Tommy. Why is your toy smoking?
End it.
Why not?
Is the mastermind behind the assassination in the courtroom today?
It.
Suck it. Damn it. Bop it. Twist it.
That's great.
Pull it. Bend it.
Oh, was that quiet? Was that quiet? That's fantastic.
Load it. What? Load it. Cock it.
Read it.
Read it.
Your target is Senator Carlton McDougal. The 15th floor of the Gilmore building will provide an unobstructed vantage point.
Memorize it. Burn it. Aim it. Kill it.
That's great. Great. It. Okay? Great. Fantastic. I think that's the solution, folks. Whipping means the other one, so it's not important. Actually, that means it's a YouTube update. Let me peek. Okay? You got me. You made me giggle like a bitch. I will enjoy watching you die.
LOL.
Says Tectone. Okay, let's go back to this Tectone thing. What's that? What's that, buddy? Are you upset? You okay there, buddy? Oh, it's a live thing. Okay. Is that right? There you go. There you go. Uh-oh. Better go watch him, not me. Oh, geez. Oh, geez. Better go watch him, not me. Oh, 42. Yes, yes. Ah, 42. Yes. 42. 42nd like. Let's go. Yes. Fan-fucking-tastic. Anyways. I'm not here for the Tectone. We watched that more Pegasus
Good
yesterday.
vibes.
So go check out Techie, good old Techie Decky Doo. Techie, how about you? Good vibes indeed. Light skin tone emoji modifier. Uh-oh. Well, speaking of,
a startling case of electronic stalking.
Is that seriously how this started? That's just how this clip starts, which is just this picture and then unrelated story.
A startling case of electronic stalking has
That's a bad
authorities
edit.
and the victim
That is a
hoping it will
bad
lead to
edit.
a change in Nebraska law.
Yeah, a suspect is behind bars,
Scratch,
and you'll be shocked to see the lengths he went to tracking his ex. Mike McKnight with the First
shit.
Alert 6 investigation.
Chevy Silverado.
I'm not
Watch out,
showing her
guys.
face so you won't see
Your Chevy Silverados could be bugged. Watch out.
the tears, but listen to the fear in the voice of this stalking victim.
I was afraid to leave my house and take my dog for a walk because I didn't know if he was going to be there, what he was going to do.
After secretly moving with her daughter, the stalking victim discovered by accident how her ex found them.
I reached down for her AirPods that fell out and then just reached down and pulled that out instead.
A tracking
That's
device,
creeper
but
style.
not the last one she found. After downloading an app for tracking trackers
There you go.
and then using a
I got
plumber's
that
camera
app.
to search underneath her vehicle.
That was the third one.
All taken into evidence by Bellevue Police Detective Karen Wrigley, who found the devices in magnetic key holders placed under the vehicle.
Yes, well hidden. If you go underneath the car, then you can kind of see it if you know
That's
what you're
fucking
looking
crazy,
for.
dude.
But it's not enough to tie the tracking device to the victim's ex, because prosecutors say Nebraska's electronic stalking laws are weak.
The problem in the law is that there's nothing prohibiting people from using AirTags or other devices to track individuals without their consent.
The victim hopes senators will toughen laws on electronic stalking.
It's not a law right now that it's illegal to track somebody.
Wow.
And that's scary because that puts people like me in a position who are coming from a domestic violence situation at a great risk.
That's fucking ridiculous. ridiculous. Are you kidding me?
Despite having the tracking device,
that shit is definitely illegal up here. That's what? Are you kidding me?
This is in evidence. The detective needed more to make the case.
You have to be able to prove a continuous pattern, and you have to be able to prove the intent behind it.
On my tattoo
So an app that helps locate hidden tracking devices isn't enough.
Pattern.
The victim has also installed a dash cam along with a camera in the back window to catch any kind of suspicious activity around her vehicle.
That's right.
The detective gathered enough evidence.
As much as they're trying to record you, make sure you're recording them more than they're recording you. Once you're aware that they're recording you, you better record them recording you, and they don't know about you recording them recording you. Are you recording them recording him, rather? Them or what? Not him. It's gender non-specific, but in this case it is him. Better record him.
To arrest 48-year-old Michael Herman, who pled no contest to both felony and misdemeanor stalking.
There he is. That's the guy that's looking for you. Okay? There he is. There he is. He's got trackers on your car. That's right. He's going to show up. Well, you got to be framing me. Why are you framing me? Are you framing me?
Stalking, along with violation of a protection order.
Framing me.
But Detective Wrigley isn't done.
So yeah, get that tracker. There's a tracker app for your shit. Look up like anti-tracker finder and just walk around and see if any of the corners of any of your shit go beep, 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 and just kind of like look at that corner of life and see if there's a tracker in there. See if there's any kind of weird electronic device. So I did it around my garage and a couple of other spaces, and I determined that it's also reading like infrareds and shit, certain signals. So your garage beeper might even be making it go off. It made me go like right to the like infrared beam, and I was like, oh, that's funny. But there's also other things that it detects, and I haven't really found out what those things are. So you better find the thing. Go ahead. It's like a virtual stud finder. All those little wires, all those tethers in the world. Go ahead. Don't be paranoid. Be fucking cool. Be cool, not paranoid. It was Q. Okay, not Q, but like Q. We're talking like James Bond shit. So download some James Bond shit for free and be James Bond. Not a paranoid crazy person. Be James Bond. James Bond saves his own ass by being paranoid. It's called preventative anti-fucking weirdo creepo measures. So take those in your life, because there's a lot of fucking weirdos out there. It's like I was saying on that podcast the other day there, Baldo. I was trying to explain, but you can only do so much in text, and I don't want to like confuse shit. But like, there's crazy that tells you that they think that Britney Spears stole all their music, you know? Like, I used to make beats back in the day, and Britney Spears, she's took all my music. And it's like, I trust that guy. I trust that guy 100% compared to your neighbor who one day gets a little too drunk, walks by the front of your house, and just shoots your fucking bay window out for no fucking reason. And then a year later, after you fucking try to attempt to sue his ass, and you're like meet to just, you have arbitration, and then you're agreed that he will no longer do a few things that you weren't even aware he was doing to begin with. And then about 2 or 3 months after that, they sell their house and fucking move because they're fucking crazy, creepy fucking weirdos, and they're doing a bunch of weird observance shit on your house, and record them before they record you, folks. Because maybe even your psychotic fucking neighbor is doing crazier shit than the guy who thinks that Britney Spears took all of his jams. Crazy. I made that back in like 1995, dude. Gonna take the thinking of you, keeps me up all night. That's my song. Crazy. And I made it to a Fruity Loops jam back in the day. I made a loop on Fruity Loops, and I started singing Crazy. And now Britney Spears is famous. Can you figure out how that happened? Okay, no, I can't, but I can trust that guy. I trust that guy all day. So you never know. You never know who's the right kind of crazy. Okay, maybe I'm the right kind of crazy. I'm the wrong kind of crazy. What do you think, Belle?
Well, howdy there, Internet people. It's Belle again. So today, we're going to talk about Trump's base growing more disappointed.
I'm
as
sorry.
the administration continues
I'm sorry,
to throw
Trump's
out
face.
every distraction they can.
I'm sorry you feel that way.
And Trump's congressional allies try to completely avoid the issue. The social media influencers that in many ways helped build the MAGA movement are not biting. The big move that was supposed to placate the base
kinda true.
almost seems to have backfired. It looks like the Trump team hoped that unsealing grand jury testimony might help calm the waters. But the base almost immediately seemed to understand that the disclosures would be limited and wouldn't give them the access they wanted. Now that it turns out DOJ had a normal hiccup in their filing, that's being seen as proof that Trump doesn't actually want the information out. The judge
I don't know what you're talking
overseeing
about.
the potential
What's
disclosures
this?
said, quote, "The court cannot rule on the motion without additional submissions." In real life, this type of hiccup is normal. To Trump's conspiracy-minded base, it's a sign of something nefarious. When it became apparent that the unsealing
It's a stall.
wasn't going to squash the Epstein-related revolt,
Regardless, it's a stall. What he's learned how to do, and it's quite obvious in many ways, just stall. When he is incorrect or wrong on something, just stall. Stretch it out as much as you can. We saw it with Obregio, Kill, Death, Murder, Sia. We saw it with that guy. He couldn't keep him, so what did he do? He bullshitted some shit to extend how much he could just kind of keep him in fucking dead space until they had to fucking return him. It's the same with anything he's done. He's taco. There's another example of how he's a taco. That's it. Taco. It's really funny that as soon as Trump got in, there was that one asshole fucking right-wing extremist dude from like Turning Point or Vantage or some stupid fucking no, I think it was like Veritas or some shit. And he was eating tacos. It's really funny that he made a crack at fucking Mexicans eating tacos. And, oh, I love my tacos as a white man. I'm not going to tip them. And now you get taco president. Trump always concedes often. He's just fucking, he's fold. He puts it out, he folds. He puts it out, he folds. It's impressive. He puts it out, he folds. It's like a mafia technique of like bad business, like not honoring the deal. It's the opposite of the art of the deal. It's the art of the not dealing with the deal that you've been handed. You're side skirting. All that type of shit. I'm shit bashing at this point, but you know what I mean.
the DOJ indicated that they would talk to Maxwell, one of Epstein's associates. Some of Trump's closest allies and people who are beyond reproach in the MAGAverse
They see it as guilty. It's
are
guilty.
even casting skepticism on that.
Yeah.
Quote,
They see it as guilty.
today's statement by Pam Bondi seems like a massive cope. Why wasn't this interview with Ghislaine Maxwell done on day one?
Seriously. And so now you have all the conspiratards. You have all the crazy conspirator motherfuckers. And you can't stop them. And they are the million that will show up. And they're like 80% the same people who were at January 6th. It's like insane, the crossover. And he's acting like it's not there. The same January 6ers are the same people who would be anti-Epstein and wanting the fucking truth. That dissolvance of government to form a better, it's for the purposes of things like stopping the evils, the true evils of the world from spreading any further than they already have. It's under that guise from those red-blooded psycho fucking Christian thumper types. So everybody wants these types of truths to come out. It's amazing he's shaming what would formerly almost die for him. Now he's like shaming even them. It's, how does he think about veterans? You guys need to like look at the character. That's all. It's whatever.
Representative Marjorie Taylor Greene,
8.8K.
who is one of the few GOP members of Congress I think actually believes a lot of the theories, said, quote, "The base will turn and there's no going back. Dangling bits of red meat no longer satisfies. They want the whole steak dinner and will accept nothing else."
That's what I've been saying.
She has a few notable allies like Massey, but
dangled
most
the
of the
wrong-
Republicans in Congress.
You've been dangling stupid shit this whole time. You dangled fucking Pepperstein fucking little steak right there, and that's all we're looking at. Fuck all these carrots. Fuck all that other stupid shit you're trying to throw in the. No, just Epstein. There will be no other levels of satisfaction. That's the only carrot that moves us anymore. It's funny.
Congress are very wary about upsetting Trump, who has started referring to the Epstein case as a witch hunt. He described it as, quote,
there is no big
just a continuation of the witch hunt. Meanwhile, Speaker of the House Mike Johnson is continuing to jump back and forth on his position.
That's funny.
Earlier this month, he called for transparency, but now has said he won't be lectured on transparency.
Could we just move on, guys?
This reaction from D.C. has even some of the most notable skeptics of conspiracy theories raising their eyebrows. They don't believe the Wilder claims, but there's a growing sentiment, even on the skeptic side, that Washington's political machine generally doesn't react this way to a nothing burger.
Right.
And Trump suggesting it was a witch hunt was definitely a turning point for many observers.
Turning Point USA.
Republicans shutting down work and leaving a day early for the lengthy recess is unlikely to squash this discussion, or the growing feeling within MAGA that they've been played by the billionaire they believed was anti-establishment. Anyway, it's just a thought. Y'all have a good day.
He's anti-establishment, but what establishment is he pro then? Is kind of the point. I got to piddle a little. So, you know, I sure hate to do this, but it is the law of the West. BRB in just a moment. Real quick. All right, thanks, folks. Great, fantastic. All right, great.
Doggone. Sure hated to do that, but it's the law of the West, though. Well, homesteaders, sure hate to shoot you in the back like this, but it's the law of the West. Well, sure hate to be doing this to you, ma'am, but it's the law of the West. Doggone. Sure hated to do that, but it's the law of the West, though. Well, homesteaders, sure hate to shoot you in the back like this, but it's the law of the West. Well, sure hate to be doing this to you, ma'am, but it's the law of the West. Doggone. Sure hated to do that, but it's the law of the West, though. Well, homesteaders, sure hate to shoot you in the back like this, but it's the law of the West. Well, sure hate to be doing this to you, ma'am, but it's the law of the West. Doggone. Sure hated to do that, but it's the law of the West, though. Well, homesteaders, sure hate to shoot you in the back like this, but it's the law of the West. Well, sure hate to be doing this to you, ma'am, but it's the law of the West. Doggone. Sure hated to do that, but it's the law of the West, though. Well, homesteaders, sure hate to shoot you in the back like this, but it's the
law of the West. I sure hate to do this to you folks, but well, you know the deal. It's the law of the Midwest, okay?
Mugen uploads. My God, boys, we are gathered here today because he made a video on the greatest goddamn gacha that has ever come out in the history of non-Hoyo gachas. Brother made a Uma Musume lore video, and we're gonna sit here and react to the whole thing as a 31-year-old man because I love this fucking game, and that's the truth. And
as a 41-year-old man, this game is fair. It's a fair game, okay? I still love the original Final Fantasy Brave Exvius more than I think most any other fucking games I've ever played on mobile. So, just to say, it's really good back then.
And before you ask me, who's my favorite Uma? Who the fuck you think? El Condor Pasa!
What? Really?
So no. Anyways, let's
That's your favorite?
Jiankui He, a Chinese scientist.
What's your favorite? That's his favorite. Gold Ship is very lead character for me. For me, it's between 3, I would say, which is Gold Ship. I fucking adore Gold Ship. And I'm not sure. I do like Gold Ship. I think Gold Ship is my favorite. You know what I mean? Yeah. I think Gold Ship is my favorite. Uma Musume. Oh, hi. This is an Uma Musume break. Yeah. Hi, we're suddenly doing... Oh, I'm sorry. Hi, hello. Oh, welcome to the show, folks. Oh, yeah, no, this is my show. This is what I do. Like every other millennial and down, this is my show now. Oh, you're here? Why are you here? I'm playing Uma Musume. You don't need to be here right now. I really like this bitch.
I'm going to play WoW.
I'm going to play WoW at some point here. Hi. Hello, Bonneville STS. Yes. Is the best fucking car. Fucking Bonneville, dude. Bonnevilles are fucking sweet. I like this bitch. She's fucking the Emperor. She's my first brunette stern goddess. And Gold Ship and Rice Shower. I'm supposed to love Rice Shower though. It's expected of me, so I don't like to. You know what I mean? Like in Stardew Valley, I'm supposed to love what's her name? You know, everybody is. But instead, I like Emily. I like Emily more. Okay? I like the quirky ones. I don't necessarily like the hardcore goth chick types. Yeah, fuck off. I don't like what's expected of me to be my thing. Thank you.
This who had created
Gold Ship is fucking great. Bakshin is fucking, she's great.
a genetically modified baby, breaking every trying to cure disease. This dude.
Anyways, now you got me thinking it, so I want to skip everything. I want to skip life and just get to it.
As I see her when she's not even there.
My queen! The green chick is really good. The one Bond likes. Bond's, of course she's green, is really fucking good. I also really like Silent Streak or whatever here. She's fucking good too. In terms of like dominance. Tayo. She's fun. Yeah, they're crazy bitches though, for sure. Love these cunts.
Uma Musume, pretty derpy. Cyber Agent is a Japanese company that was founded in 19... This game would be a part of the massive franchise known as the Idolmaster, owned by Bandai Namco, with the first ever game coming out in 2005. Many games for this franchise would release, and in 2011, that's when Cygames would release the Idolmaster Cinderella Girls.
The hell is all this shit?
Bandai Namco industry is such a money... Instead of giving them animal features, they would give them features of objects. Like how the game Azur Lane has you collect these hot anime women that are meant to be World War II battleships. I'm not even joking, bro. Look, look, this woman's called Azuma, and she's part of the large cruiser category.
Of course she is.
Yes,
She's stationed in the camp Sakura Islands. This is meant to be a battleship, bro, like an actual boat. Do you understand?
Yo, Chad, y'all think I can fuck a boat?
And man, does she have some big cannons? Let me tell you that. Listening to this pitch,
dude, the boat girls. I've been on boat girls for a while too. All that shit. What are you kidding me? So Parodius and shit. Like, first introduced us to those types of theories. That weird game it's like a fighter, but it's like boat person fighter and shit like that.
On this, because it obviously sounds ridiculous. 17.
It doesn't sound ridiculous. It's quite a staple.
Nothing in
honestly.
And a story right? With a 2018.
But you know, as an old head of anime, I don't mean to be like domineering here, but I do.
Horse girls in this world are seen as a different type of species. They're treated as well as humans, there's no discrimination, and instead they have a real place in this world. With certain gadgets, for example, made specifically for them. Look at this extremely long phone.
Funny.
It's to accommodate her horse ears
stupid.
and her mouth. I mean, look at this stupid seat right here. It's made specifically for horse girls so that they can
so dumb. So dumb.
There's even historical landmarks in the anime, like how there are Moai statues on Mr. Island of horse girls. They even took famous Japanese horse racing paintings and converted them to accommodate the world.
Nice,
dude. Horse girls racing here.
That's
so
so
from this point of view, this already made sense. The attention to detail was there, and so when it came to the actual personalities of each horse,
so fucking funny. Yeah, I didn't know they were literally all after actual horses. That's fucking awesome. So very cool. My queen. I thought it was just a couple of them, but nope, all of them.
Of course, guys, they couldn't have done.
It's very cool. Go to SPITTY. Go to SPITTY. Rice? Where's our rice bitch? Where's our rice shower? I don't see rice shower. Where's your L something this and that? Oh. Anyways. Yeah, Simboli Rodolfo. I like her.
Done a better job. For example, one of the most famous horses in Japanese racehorsing history is Goldship.
Goldship is fucking
28
great.
Races and won 13 times. An incredible record. But what really made Goldship famous is that he was an absolute diva with a ridiculously unique and rage-baiting personality. In 2015, Goldship
Great,
total
good shit.
of 12 billion yen betted
Gold
on
We saw this.
confident that he would win just like he won his other races.
We saw
What got
this.
Instead,
Let's watch him
was the
react
thing
to
known
it.
as the 12 billion yen incident.
Okay.
When he would do this. Watch. He would simply refuse to race. Everyone would go except him. He didn't care. He just didn't feel like it, and so he didn't race, losing people 12 billion yen in bets. Now, this is how Goldship would look in the game and in general in the universe. They would recreate the same incident in the anime series. Watch.
Yeah, it was funny. We saw this.
Oh, that's
They
so
brought back the same
sick,
exact
bro.
woman who was
Fuck,
casting
I
that
need to
day
watch
to voice
this
in the
shit,
anime.
dude.
The attention to detail
Fuck,
is ridiculous.
I need to watch this
So
shit.
seeing that Goldship was an absolute diva, yet at the same time very skilled, Cygames
Oh,
made
yeah.
sure to
Beer,
incorporate
beer,
that
beer,
into
beer,
Umamusume Play Derby. She'd be very skilled, very talented, and yet would have crazy mood swings, refusing to
Oh,
train,
yeah.
and sometimes, even though having the best stats, would
Love
just refuse
her.
to race. Like,
I love it.
giving a single
Fantastic,
shit.
yeah. I
This
love
eccentric personality would
My
so
God.
accurately be translated
She's
into the
good.
game.
Wait. Hold up.
Not giving a single shit. This eccentric.
How do you get
What?
How do you get these out? How do you get this one?
You gotta fucking
Not
pay.
in
Those
game?
are like, those gotta be paid for.
Fuck.
Those gotta be. Not out yet?
Really?
Yeah, no shit.
Eccentric personality would so accurately
That's
be
gold
translated
shit.
into the game
That's
that it
gold
would
shit,
create
baby.
a
So
new
awesome.
overseas
Yeah,
fan
the
club
gold ship,
for
boo.
this IRL horse.
Yeah,
And look at
gold
this. This is a
ship,
video
boo.
of Goldship in retirement. Literally just
What?
hanging out. It has over 2.2
All right.
million views. This is just a
Yeah.
horse hanging out for 2
There you
minutes,
go.
not doing anything except fooling around.
Yeah.
Good
How much
shit,
of a
good
sensation
shit.
he became because of this game in his history. I mean, look, most people would have stopped there and moved on to a different topic, but not with me, you won't. Goldship's personality wouldn't just end with him being a diva. He would also be one of the most successful breeders, with a successful mating rate of 99.1%, having over 500 children, with a few of them becoming absolute champions.
What?
In fact, according to some staff, after he would finish
Is
mating
is
with
any
her,
of
she would then
Goldship's
refuse
kids
to mate
also
with
in the
anyone else
game?
but Goldship. That's just how good he is, man. But I guess it also explains why
Damn.
he enjoyed it so much.
Oh my
He would
God.
swing his
Damn.
cucumber from side to side because of how excited he was. Okay,
What
I know
the
this is like a
fuck?
ridiculous amount of detail, but people look into this. That's how obsessed they are with Goldship.
Oh
This
my
isn't just
God.
because he was skilled or a massive diva, he was a rage baiter. Like the whole 12 billion yen incident, but also the
That
fact that
rage
his trainers
baiter.
realized
He's
that, wait a
baiting.
second,
He's baiting
in his
something.
retirement, he's running even faster than he used to run back when he was still a racehorse.
That's
making them
crazy.
realize that he never used his full potential while being a racehorse, almost as if on purpose to spite his trainers. This made people
Stop.
realize that horses aren't just creatures.
I
that
could
share
see
special
that. I
traits.
could see
They
that.
also have many unique and diverse personalities. Most
That's
people have
funny.
a hard time seeing that though, because we don't really interact with horses that much anymore.
He's a queen,
So turning
he's a
them
queen.
into anime horse girls with proper world building around them made us finally appreciate their very deep and valuable personalities. And no one received more appreciation than the
Haru
horse
Urara.
Haru Urara. You see, when she was young, she would go unsold at an auction. Seeing that no one wanted to buy her, she was entrusted to the cheapest race course to run.
I like her. She's quick.
Her trainers thought that this would be a good chance for her to maybe win since she had a hard time training. But then she went on to lose 113 races in a row, never winning once. However, when she had lost her 87th race in a row, the race announcer, Koji Hashiguchi, would be absolutely shocked at this statistic.
Got some shit in his...
Like never happens. Most horses would have given up by now. They would have retired. So he sent her racing record to national media outlets thinking, dude, this is insane. Like, you got to talk about this. And they did, which made her ridiculously famous. People started going in droves to where she raced, the Kochi race course.
My God.
The wives of the jockeys, the people who rode the horses, took advantage of this and started making merchandise. And get this, at a certain point, people would go to this race course just to bet on Haru Urara, knowing very well that they were going to lose. But they would love that, because then they'd use that betting ticket as a protective charm for car accidents.
That's
they
great.
believed that it held special powers, bro. You understand what I'm talking about here? This horse had superstitions made around it. I mean, this was such a big boom that Haru Urara had single-handedly saved the Kochi race course from going bankrupt. They were able to pay off all their debts thanks to her. And today, as you can see, Haru Urara is painted on the side here.
That's
beautiful. The legend she is.
That's really nice.
In the game of Uma Musume Pretty Derby, this prompted both Japanese and global players to select her to try and give her the win that she's so very deserved.
Nice to shower
one of the most popular characters in the game. This renewed attention.
She's fast.
That's
so for like sprints and shit. She's deadly. Dude, she's really good.
To her in her retirement because she's still alive. They could send her some premium ryegrass directly. They sent 2.7 tons of ryegrass. Usually one person could buy $40 worth, which is 5 kilograms. But people crashed the donation website, and now we're sitting at 2.7 tons. This is an image of this little cutie receiving her gifts, and it's prompted people to draw fan art of this phenomenon. I mean, look at her. She has enough food until the end times. 2.7 tons, you're insane. In fact, thanks to this game and its renewed attention on these horses and their accomplishments, many of them, who are now in retirement, are receiving many donations, able to fully enjoy their older years.
That's good.
This is because this game didn't just make a lot of money
and
new interest in horse racing, but it has single-handedly revitalized the entire horse racing industry globally, specifically in Japan. In the world of horse racing, sometimes, unfortunately,
is that right, Shower?
Horses...
Chat, y'all want me to IRL and find a horse race in real life for us to watch? We'll do IRL horse racing. Go with Emmy. Okay, sure, I'll invite her. I'll invite her, guys. Sure.
Are not.
That was my stepdad's #1 thing. He loved his horse races. He always had that fucking racing weekly sheet and shit. Always. He loved to bet on racehorses. Cigar was a big moment in our household. I remember that well. We were all cheering. We were cheering for Cigar to win. What a great fucking horse. But yeah, crazy, right?
Able to retire. This can happen for a number of reasons, but usually it's because there's not enough fun.
People love their horses.
Released in Japan,
racing. The race sheet. What is that race sheet? It's green.
They not only live a good life, but that they can continue to live in general. But retirement isn't fun because like money. It's also nice when you.
We got Canterbury Downs, like right fucking there. So.
You meet people when you still interact. Many of these retired racehorses started receiving visitors, so much so that Uma Musume had to release an official guideline on how to visit stables and what to do in order to be respectful. For famous horses such as Haru Urara or Goldship, visits sell out immediately.
I'll see if Lakari and Jen's that one
This has led some crazy, ridiculous fans to sneak onto the stable ground sometimes just to see the horses, with Psy Games completely denouncing that and saying you shouldn't do that. Stop. But that wasn't all. Psy Games was making a lot of money from this game, and they understood that there's a mutual benefit here. If horse racing thrives, they thrive too. And so the president of Cyber Agent, Susumu Fujita, has become a high roller when it comes to buying expensive horses and raising them for races, always being one of the leading buyers when it comes to horse auctions in Japan.
Very
so
cool.
far, he has spent easily over $10 million making up his own fleet of racehorses. And it's an extremely mutually beneficial partnership. Additionally, racehorsing merchandise has had a boom in Japan ever since the game
so
came
cool,
out,
dude.
truly turning this into an animal idol industry. These dolls, for example, they sell out like crazy. It's actually...
I mean, if they're treated nicely and all this and that and blah, blah, blah. And I was going to hit enter on the thing I looked up, but I didn't. That video was basically almost over anyway. So that was fun. Great old Umama Mumi. Umi Sumi Dumi. Mumi Me. I was going to parse through some shit quick. Now, this is Quintheo, right?
I believe that the reason that Kronos gave was insincere. That is my personal belief. You know, they're getting money on top of buying these bits. They're essentially getting bribed to do this. So to me, that's illicit. To me, that should absolutely be a bannable offense. but Twitch is not going to enforce it.
Recently, I posted a video talking about Pirate Software seeming to collude with his lead moderator Kronos to inflate and extend the duration of his hype train. Now, if you'd like more info on this situation, here's a link to said video. But to continue on, I had told you guys that I would potentially be speaking with a lawyer, as well as the fact that I'd reached out to someone that was working with Twitch. Now, that lead ended up falling short with the person working at Twitch, but I got very lucky and ended up running into someone who had worked at Twitch for 8 years and actually had expertise with the terms of service. Their name here is Eludiana, and they were also an...
So this is fascinating because we have gone through a lot of this shit on the Kiwi Farms tip, and yeah, you gotta follow her back. She's following you, dude. You gotta follow back. What the fuck are you doing? Yeah, you know, that's my point. So check out or whatever, blah blah blah, Goatia. That's funny. There you go. Check out person cosplay. Check out this and that. Anyways, so this is a cross-reference for all the shit that we read on Kiwi Farms, basically, and we're going to see whether some of it maybe came from this person directly based on the stories, or if this is a different presentation of how JTH would have been back in high school or whatever the fuck, whenever they were paired up. So I guess it's school and then also work later on or something like that. Or am I assuming too much? I don't know.
Ex-Blizzard employee as well as ex-Twitch. And now what's even more interesting is they actually were working with Pirate Software when he worked at Blizzard. Matter of fact, she was his kind of higher up. But not only that, she was also an ex-roommate of his, and she has a lot to talk about. Now, for the sake of you guys, the viewers, I wanted to break this down. So in this video, we're specifically going to be going over the Twitch terms of service breakages. So that's what's going to be in the contents of this video, and then I'll be releasing a secondary video to go over her experiences with him as a roommate, as well as working with him. And you'll get to hear about how he would...
Roommate, that's what it was. Okay. That thing.
Choose not to do his job and instead would browse Reddit. Yeah, last 10 seconds before we jump in, consider subscribing. Really helps out the channel, and it's just a click for you guys. And like the video if you end up finding the information useful, want to help boost it in the algorithm. It really does help me.
So this is really cool, really cool.
Great deal. But with all that being said, hope you enjoyed the video and enjoyed the interview. So let's kind of shift our focus over to talking about the more recent stuff. A recent video that I had done had kind of brought to light that there was some exchange DMs between Pirate Software and his lead moderator Kronos.
Right, so we saw that. We totally saw that. We totally saw that. You remember when we saw that? We totally saw that. This was a side thought and needs to be done. You remember that old movie Swamp Thing? You remember the old original Swamp Thing movie? No, nobody knows what you're talking about. You can't even find it. You can't even find it here. Okay. Movie. Like, really? You know? So anyways, remember that the 1982, you remember Swamp Thing, right? Swamp Thing? Remember Swamp Thing, right? I think Swamp Thing is a really cool thing to draw. Okay. Okay. See that? This shit, 91, that kind of shit. I think Swamp Thing is a cool thing to swamp on. You see that? See all that Swamp Thing? I hear you. I hear you. I'm gonna eat, and we're gonna look at Swamp Thing. Okay. We're gonna look at Swamp Thing. We're gonna stroke it. Okay. By midnight. Stroke of midnight. Great. All right. What's this now? All the time, you know? Always smelling like armpit, folks. I'm kidding. There we go. All right. Here we are. VR. All right, so I have a plan, okay? You know what that plan is? We're not watching Swamp Thing. What? Yeah. No Swamp Thing. Sorry. Gasp. El Gaspo. That's right. No, we're watching Swamp Thing. No, we're not watching Swamp. Wah, 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 wah. I love that picture. Wah, 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 wah. Best death scene in history, okay? What?
Only JS needs to be studied
I don't know
for
what
what's.
this is. I don't know what that is. Only JS. I don't know what that is. Fuck is happening now? I don't know. Nothing. Nothing. That's dumb. Song is fucking great. This song is fucking great. That song is amazing. That song is so fucking good. That song is so fucking good. We're not here for that. What am I? I'm finding something to eat food to, okay? Russian soldiers kill their platoon commander, then mass surrender. Okay, cool. Indian boy calmly exits as leopard enters building. Neat. Okay. Leopard go in. He's on his Game Boy or whatever the fuck phone, and boy go out. Okay, and then just got the fuck out of there. Which, yeah, yep. Okay, what's this now? Okay, here we go. Okay. They're gonna rope up the leopard. Uh-oh. Oh. Oh, okay. I thought they fucking lunged. We're just seeing a... Which one first? Some cherry death machine. Alright. The other one looks like Baja. We're gonna save our Baja. Baja. Weird. I mean, casino cat, bro. Woman finds hidden camera in her store's bathroom. Man shoots through door at would-be burglars posting as maintenance workers. We're not watching that. That's all murder, death, kill. I don't want no murder, death, kill. No more of that. Okay.
Dressing up as equals and we're gonna go eat raw XD. I have no personality and I make fun of others for theirs. This entire thing is really cringe.
I have no personality and I make fun of others for theirs. I have no personality and I make fun of others for theirs. Let's go. I have no personality and I make fun of others for theirs. We're gonna do a bunch of instruments. This is a bunch of shit that I can't play. Look at a bunch of shit I can't play. It's just sitting there. It's just a bunch of shit I can't play and it's just sitting here. What the fuck? Why is there a bunch of shit I can't play just sitting here? That's all I know how to do. Tell your daughter not to call my number. Tell your daughter that my teeth are green. Tell your daughter that my attitude is mean.
Tell your daughter to give me her number. Oh, tell your daughter to spread her legs. Oh, tell your daughter to sell her body. Oh, tell your daughter that I'm a good man, I promise.
Hello everyone, this is Running on Empty Food Review. Well, hello ladies, gentlemen, and everyone watching. Welcome one and all to this newest edition of the Running on Empty Food Review series. I'm your host, the Report of the Week. Thank you for checking in. Truly a race against time with this one. Maybe it's not. I really don't know, so I mean, you know, I could be right, I could be wrong. It makes it sound a little more interesting, but there is a chance that this really is a race against time, because I think there are some thunderstorms in the area, and obviously, you know, I'm willing to risk most anything for the review, but the one exception is that I'm not willing to get struck by lightning for Popeyes. If it was another establishment, there might be a little bit of potential there, but for
it's Popeyes, all
right. The golden rule, you don't get struck by lightning when you're doing a Popeyes review. So we'll see. But hopefully, there's a nice overcast for the time being, and some sirens. See, they're going after someone who did get struck by lightning whilst reviewing Popeyes, because you just can't do that. So for those of you who are aspiring reviewers, just remember that. You better not review that Popeyes during a thunderstorm, because they're going to get you. They're serious about it.
Sure.
Another thing that Popeyes is serious about, apparently, is this new item of theirs. As a matter of fact, this is a 2-in-1 release. They have released for a limited time what they call their new chicken dippers. And obviously a name like that, it's so hard to decipher.
I don't know what that is.
What on earth is a chicken dipper? What are you supposed to do with
I'm
a
a double
chicken
dipper.
dipper? Right. And then they've also released permanently a new signature sauce. So let's unravel this mystery real quick, and then we'll get into the review itself. After extensive research, and exhaustive research, I should add, the chicken dippers apparently are these pieces of chicken. They're described as thin strips of chicken. A little bit of like a garlic and spicy blend of...
I was watching the old H3-majigger, right? And they were like... they were all like, I like that Diablo, right? And Nate was like, I can't even taste the other ones. It's like, I feel you on that, but they each have their own style of how they're doing it. Like, mild is basically just like salsa. You take mild and Diablo and mix those together. It's pretty good. But I like just Diablo and fire. But more heavy on the, like, Diablo side. So, like, 4-to-1, you know, like 3-to-1, like 4-to-2 maybe. But a little bit of fire just to really kick it up in the wrong direction. And then, of course, Diablo the fuck out of that thing. But, so I like to go, like, 2-in-1, right? I'm just kind of like crack them corners and spill that bitch on there. Pretty good healthy mix. Problem solved, as it says right there on the front of my my little taco bag. This is right there, Mr. Bag. Problem solved. I can't read that. I can't read it.
Breading on them, and you're supposed to take the chicken, and then you're supposed to
Problem
dip
solved.
it in the sauce. And then when I researched that, then the name made sense. It was like, I get it, right? Chicken dippers. You dip the chicken in this new sauce. So that's what it's all about. I was really struggling with that name, but that really explains it. This was a tough one. So for a limited time, they have these... Earth?
Nature.
I guess that wasn't... I guess that bird wasn't a fan of the chicken dippers.
You had to dip.
The chicken dippers. There you go. There they are. They're crispy.
He really liked
paired
that.
with the sauce. What better
What a
sauce
nerd.
to pair them with than Popeye's new signature sauce?
Hey.
This is a permanent addition.
This one's
to the
easily
menu.
unfoldable. I
They
think
say
I'll
that
just
their
add it
signature
in.
sauce is supposed to be
Instead
a
of
blend
doing it
of
with
bell
a
pepper,
squirt at a time.
celery, onion, as well as some garlic and hot sauce. It's supposed to be, as they say, authentic Cajun.
Yeah,
And,
get in there.
they
That's a
recommend
saucy
pairing the
baby.
chicken dippers with
That's a
the,
saucy baby.
signature sauce.
That's a
Now,
saucy
they don't
baby.
give a numerical quantity as to how many chicken
Oh, that's a
dippers
saucy
one gets
baby.
per order.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's a
but I
saucy
can
baby
say
right
that one
there.
of these costs $5 by itself.
That's a saucy pool of sauce in that sauce baby
It does
right there.
come with some
You see that
specialized
sauce?
packaging
That's a
right
saucy
there.
baby.
Celebrating, I guess, the chicken dippers. You've got
Oh, yeah, bitch.
Love That Chicken Dippers from Popeyes.
Oh, yeah, that's
And
a
you've
saucy
got
baby.
The chicken, I suppose, that's supposed to
What
be
was
like
that?
in
Was that
wrapped,
him?
Maybe?
Is that me?
In sea of the signature sauce, perhaps. Right, that's possible. Now that's a dog. That I don't think is a bird. What
I
you
was gonna
hear,
say
not-
something.
I'm not talking about that.
Shut up.
Chicken dippers. They're very crispy.
Hmm.
You know, Popeyes, it's one of those places no one really cares about anymore. But maybe people will care about this one. We'll see. We'll see if it's worth caring about, right? What I think I'm going to do is I'm going to try the chicken dipper by itself first. And then we'll pair it with the sauce.
It's so HD.
And we shall see. Looks crispy, doesn't it? Let's see how it is. I don't know how this really differs from their chicken tenders, except maybe that they're smaller. Let's try it out. The chicken dipper from Popeyes without the sauce going in.
I sprang a leak. I can't rap. Oh. I'm going on.
There was a heat advisory today
In my mouth.
from the National Weather Service.
Whew. That's doing it. Woo. Oh, that cleared up that sinus. Okay. Gross.
The heat index right now,
Mm.
despite the cloudiness, is between
Oh.
105 and 107 degrees.
Okay. I almost choked.
And this is not a meteorological phenomenon, mind you. It has to do solely with the fact that these are the chicken dippers
Ooh.
from Popeyes, because it's such a hot release.
You are. You are such a donkey, sir. You are such a donkey. Ooh, problem solved. Okay, what is this now? It's spherical. I feel it's like a breakfast. It's one of those breakfast chalupas, right? Oh, okay.
An item like this, where the name strongly implies that a sauce is necessary, I'm not
A
going
sauce.
to bash them too much for not being all that flavorful.
I like
When
to
again,
eat
the
something with
entire
like a
purpose is that we
natural
need a sauce
bite
to
or
accompany
two
them. But I will say,
first, you know.
flavor-wise on their own, the chicken dippers are extremely unremarkable.
Unfold. I don't want to put
There's
this
a crisp
down.
to them. Don't get me wrong.
My mouse pad's
You know,
not
there is
clean.
some crisp.
This is cleaner
A little
than
bit
my
of
mouse
crisp and
pad.
crunch.
So I'm gonna put my
But,
food on
the
that.
chicken isn't
You see
the
me
most
wipe my
tender
nose
in
with
the
this?
world. You know, there's a
Shut
little
up.
bit of spice there, but
Okay.
nothing crazy.
Shut up.
It's really not that flavorful. I think they actually look more
It's been
flavorful
washed
than
since
they,
then. I wash my shit.
they really are.
Oh yeah, look at
And
that.
granted, you've
Oh,
had items
yeah.
like this before, many
It's
a
just
chicken
a fucking-
tender, as a matter of
oh,
fact,
wow.
where the whole
Look at that.
intent
What a
is
nightmare.
for it to be
Oh,
paired with
yeah.
the sauce. And they don't do well on their
Why
own.
even the
They're
tortilla?
very bland and kind of boring on their own. That's what these are. Like, I know they can look kind of fun, you know, when you're just looking at them.
Oh, yeah.
Crispy, you know, you can just eat them, but they do
baby.
not hold up well on their own.
Oh, yeah, baby.
They're exceptionally
drip
bland
it good
and
for
mostly
me, baby.
flavorless.
Drip it.
It's
Drip
sort of like-
it good. Drip it good.
Okay, there's the chicken, you know, but it's not really the
Yeah, there you go. That's
most
good.
tender
Drip
or
it for
flavorful,
me,
and you
drip it
taste
for
more
me,
of the
honey.
texture
Drip
than
it
you
for
do
me,
any
baby.
actual flavor of them. So it's
Squeeze
something
it out
that,
now. Squeeze it out
you know,
now.
on their own,
It's only
without
one
any
packet.
sauce,
Every
I would
last
give them
drop
like a
is
5,
important.
just because they're very,
Yes, squeeze
they're
it out,
very
honey.
bland.
Squeeze it out.
However,
Yes.
that isn't my score for them, because the whole purpose of them is for them to be dipped in a sauce, and for the sauce to really carry it, amplify it, and take it to the next level. And again, because Popeyes released the 2 of these
There we
items
go.
at the
Put the
same
puzzle
time,
back together,
they
folks. Put
explicitly
the puzzle
state
back
online
together.
and in the advertisements that it is to
Like
be paired
that.
with this new
That's pretty
signature
good.
sauce, which this is supposed to be like the sauce.
I folded it
from
wrong.
Popeyes. We're going to collectively review the whole thing, the whole experience. So let's see now that we have the base established. Let's see what this sauce does.
We have our base
and if
established?
it takes it
Where?
up to the next
When?
level or not.
I don't believe
This
you.
is the signature sauce, mind
This is
you.
the.
All right, this is Popeyes right here. Signature sauce. An oddly shaped.
Oh yeah.
Chicken dipper. Not quite shrimp, but it's shrimp-esque looking. All right, let's see.
What do you think? Half a dog body? It's the top half of a dog body. You see that? It's like his back and his leg. And like his head and shit. It was a dog body. Like the Monopoly dog. Yeah.
Not quite shrimp, but it's
Not quite.
shrimp-esque looking. All right. Let's see what the sauce does. Let's see what it tastes like. Now trying out the signature sauce with the chicken dipper. Going in.
Those seem like kind of small pieces of chicken with a lot of breading. A lot of crunch. Looks like my fucking
Look at how tender and juicy that is. It looks like all gray and everything. That's because it actually is.
Kind of flat.
better piece.
Kind of small.
Yeah, this is a bit better. I guess they threw in like the chicken dipper rejects as well as the proper chicken dippers.
Yeah, you got like the shit ones. Why you always get fucking garbage, dude? You always get like the worst fucking deliveries. It's amazing.
Yes, this is better.
Okay. It's crazy, dude. Okay.
The signature sauce,
Okay.
I gotta say, is interesting in a good way.
Devastated.
I wouldn't describe it directly as necessarily Cajun, overtly in the sense of what people would think.
Overtly
But-
Cajun.
It is good.
That's like a
And
bullshit.
I like it.
That's
And it's a unique sauce.
That's a good bad screen
It's
name.
a unique sauce, but it works well with what especially it's being paired with.
Overtly Cajun.
Now, they emphasize,
Oh.
when you read about this sauce online, what they emphasize about it is that it's supposed to have a combination of notes and flavors and characteristics of bell pepper, celery, onion, garlic, and hot sauce. I could taste a little bit of everything, but the notes that I taste the most of, if you believe it, are the hot sauce and the celery, with a little bit of that garlic note, but not a ton of it. But it's the craziest thing. It's almost like a mixture of, almost as you would imagine, like a buffalo sauce with the celery in liquid form as a dipping sauce. That's what it kind of tastes like, and it's fascinating. You really do taste the celery. This is more of a very, I would say, like a savory sauce. You know, it's bold but savory.
Okay. I can see what you're saying.
See, you know, all the different little seasonings and everything in there. But no, it has a bit of like, it has a spicy characteristic, but also a cooling property to it simultaneously. And it just works. This isn't the hot sauce, but it pairs very nicely with the chicken. It's flavorful, gives it a much needed moisture and flavor, complements it very well. And I'm very happy with this sauce. It actually did a good job. It kind of came in and saved the day. You had these chicken dippers, which were very just, you know, blank slate. And then the signature sauce, though, it came to the rescue. Gave it some much needed flavor.
That's
and again,
good. That's good.
What you're going to notice most about this is that it's a savory, you know, but bold sauce. But you're going to notice that celery note to it, but then a little bit of heat as well. But the heat is more of a...
I love me a good Western omelet. That's fascinating. Thank you, sir. Okay.
All right. Let's...
Okay, basics. So basic. I'm so basic.
Because people who are...
I got love. So love. So what now?
Genuinely so childish, dude. It goes a lot deeper than people making dumbass videos on TikTok wearing black Lululemons and e-girl makeup. Y'all think it's a joke, but it's hard to exist in the real world, and I know this is gonna sound corny to some people, as different than the norm. People feel
It's like an emo goth. You can all fuck off. That's it. All these attractive hot girls. Oh, I'm such an emo scenester. I'm gonna this and that. Just to fuck off. I ain't got time for that shit.
Feel way too comfortable making fun of alternative people because to them it's an absolutely hilarious joke.
Alt is still cool. Alt's fine. Why would you care? They're like our brethren in the great war against 80s hair metal or whatever the fuck.
You have people out here who take photos of strangers out in public because, again, they look a
Rap music. We're supposed to all mutually hate rap music. That's the thing.
little bit different from the norm, so we've got to make fun of them. We got to get on TikTok. We've got to post these videos that we took behind this person's back because different. It's why people are so misinformed about so many different alternative subcultures, because to them it just boils down to a fashion, like we're seeing here.
Because tonight will be the night that I will fall for you.
That stupid shit didn't even exist my entire life until the internet, until the SpongeBobbers took over. And now it's all, then I'm alive. No. Make fun of Dashboard for Dashboard being Dashboard like we appropriately did in our era where we were too embarrassed to admit that we listened to Dashboard. Right? Right.
It'd be so embarrassing if you guys were real emos, am I right? I've come to the conclusion
It is, and it's supposed to be. Okay.
that this trend is made up of the most boring, uninteresting, annoying people, as it's like, I have been super critical here on my channel of alternative people being bad people, being bad actors. I don't use the word poser because, you know, I'm not the goth police, but if it was a case of dressing like a basic normie to go out and eat with my friends, I would be sat in the same chair, making the same video, criticizing the same people who think that they're better than somebody because those people are different. Like, it just fascinates me how human beings will try their hardest to put themselves above other people all because they're interested.
USA.
I wouldn't have really had a
USA.
problem with this trend to begin
Keep
with had these people
consuming.
not done
Yes,
such
hello,
cringy,
consumer.
exaggerated looks. Oh my
Ba, ba,
god,
bee,
the
ba.
group of people that I'm making fun of take issue with this? Let me just prove their point by...
You are great. Thank you very much for all those points you just had. I am the king of goth. You all do not qualify. Thank you. Let's continue. Bop, bop, bee, bop, bop. Yes. Hello, consumer. Yes, hello, consumer.
Old friend.
Well, hello, consumer. Yes, hello, consumer.
Ba 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 bee ba ba bee bee da ba bee ba cola. Yeah.
Let's see. Nope. No. Oh, no.
What did I just drink?
Oh, here we go. Yes, sir.
Mingus Dew. Much better. Is this pork
And
soda?
I say to myself, I need exact change.
Change.
That is exact change.
And
jerk
I say
face.
to myself,
I say
You hunk of crap!
I need exact change.
Come on, you piece of junk! Give me my Mingus Stew! Come on! You big piece of crap!
And he's dead now. That pork soda is delicious. It's pork. Oh, whoa. Let's not look at porn soda. Let's look at pork soda. That's a, what do they call that? That's a fucking, that's where my fingers were just going there already, you know what I mean? Pork soda. Anyways. Bob. Yeah. Isn't that great? Oh, well, what are we doing now?
Through such wondrous pictures in the apartment where we live. Praise my creativity, though we spoke sarcastically. Oh, the conversations had the apartment where we live.
Really good. Anyway, what's this? Hank of the Hill? King of the Hill game? I think. I guess.
Mandatory, but
Are you good at video games? Okay, you got game. I'll step off then.
Okay, I think this is like a fan made. I'm not here for this. We're not here for this either. We're not really here for this either. We are, but we're not.
A studio can modify as well as record your music.
Lightwave Guru. Another fucking banger. Right, it's so much bass. There's so much bass. So much bass. It's so much bass. It's so much bass. It's so much bass. It's so much bass. Bing ba boom ba boom ba boom ba boom. Bing ba bum ba boom ba boom ba boom. Bing ba bing ba boom ba boom ba boom. Boom ba bum ba boom ba boom ba boom. Ridiculous. much bass. I'm tasting this bass. It's really good, really fucking good bass. Bass in my face is bass. Ace of bass, bass. Replace my face with bass. Bass, more bass, please, in my face. My pork soda. So bassy. It's really good. Lightwave guru. Lightwave fucking guru. Lightwave fucking guru. Check it out, bro. Lightwave fucking guru. Great music. Great banger shit. Banger. Absolute banger. What's this? Oh, this is our Ozzy tribute, okay?
Hello there, guys. 'Tis I, Johnny Coyote.
All right, buddy.
Wow, it's kind of hard to see in these things.
Okay.
But I'll try my best to keep these on.
Great.
Well, we lost a legend today. Like, I know I'm not the best when it comes to stuff like this, like about death and whatever, but we lost somebody that I've been listening to for most of my life. I want to show off some of my Aussie collectibles, because why the hell not? You know? Like, first of all, let's go with the records, and ow, this does hurt my eyes. Like try to see through this crap. Yeah. That's...
I got some of those. I'd wear them more, but I'm afraid, one, they're going to damage my eyes, but two, I can't really wear them comfortably over my normal glasses, so it's just a blur anyway.
Original Black Sabbath.
It's a good one, you know.
Yep.
Yeah. You guys, oh wow, albums, yeah.
It's pretty much reversed on the backside.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, what was that? Oh yeah, that one was mediocre. This one was okay. Yeah. That was okay. That was okay. It was mediocre.
This is a good one.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, you know.
Yeah, I always
there you go.
Like, it's like an after image and whatever. I would just wonder who was dressing up as that soldier or something. And, Dean, friend came from, man. Like, the new speed, Ozzy Osbourne. Well, he lived a long time. He was 76. But, man, he has been through one hell of a ride. And I hope wherever he is, I'm hoping he's having one hell of a time.
Hell of a ride, hell of a time.
Well, anyway, like I said, I'm sorry to make this downer of a video.
Yeah,
I felt like I had to.
Your enthusiasm is at peak as usual. This is, wow, okay, good shit.
Ozzy, Godspeed, and good night.
Okay, man, fucking this guy. Yeah, he's yeah. All right, he's a good dude.
Hope you're
what do we got
doing
here?
Well America has always loved a good conspiracy. From grassy knolls to faked moon landings to birds aren't real.
To Epstein.
We've been playing paranoid Mad Libs since the founding fathers were whispering about Freemasons between slavery sessions.
So cool. So cool. That's one about conspiracy. Check it out. I mean, it's probably right. QAnon, I don't really care. Eventually, all the wave machine idiots are the ones who gathered up and took over. It's weird. Anyway.
Hello, guys and gals. Me, Mudahar, and ladies.
Hello, gals and guys
fighting.
and gals and guys and gals and guys and guys. Saudi issues fatwa against Pokemon. Here we go.
Superpowers, I guess, polytheism. And, you know, growing up, I really realized, man, what a crock of shit. This person clearly hasn't played Pokemon whatsoever. You know, balloon doors to see all the gooning material actually reached out to.
So those religions are now starting to try to silence video games. What? They're trying to say that there's a...
Payment processors like Visa, like MasterCard.
Oh, okay. I remember that. Right. The porn games. Okay.
Billion Xbox. But what is responsible for these massive tragedies. And some
Where does that clap with Pokemon?
One of the things
Bro, where does that clap with
Thompson,
where's
some
the
of the
interjector
most
there?
insane fucking
Yeah, give me
activist,
footage.
disbarred fucking attorneys decided to jump onto this bandwagon and immediately blame video games to be responsible for these massive tragedies. In some cases, as they were happening live. I mean, boys, the bodies aren't even cold yet. In so many cases regarding the adult industry to Vice shortly after 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Right.
So
We looked
according
into
to
this
her,
as well.
because of that article, Vice was contacted by their owners and said, that bitch gotta leave, okay?
Yeah.
She has got to go. That person has got to get out of here. That, ladies and gentlemen, is not okay, all right? And if you have a principled
I'm perfectly okay with that. Bitch gotta go. Bitch gotta go. Gotta leave. Goodbye.
Leave, okay? Them so that they
Vice
don't
slash
die
wave
all
point.
overnight. But again,
Good
things
job,
around-
Vice slash wave point. Thank you.
in the story and where the attention should be raised. To give you an idea, point in having things like freedom of expression, because you cannot live.
This is this payment shit. Anyways, pirate.
That are kind of, I would say, clearly implying that they were kind of working together. Matter of fact, even with the...
So you work through the text itself for a lot of this.
That makes sense. So
with this
and
person.
donate, etc.
And then you said that the second portion of this episode, maybe coming out tomorrow or so, will be more of the personal stuff.
But his title there is Associate Test Engineer.
Well, thank you so much for...
So in other words, I will wait until then to be watching an entirety of one of your videos on this topic, as far as that's concerned. What's this? Oh.
There's an explosion in the mill. The fucking mill just blew up. Holy fuck. The saddle there, she blew the ship. Whole fucking stack and everything's gone there. Blew the whole fucking... Holy fuck.
Holy fuck.
There's an explosion in the mill.
Yeah, the mill blew up. Yeah, it's nuts, dude. Those these trucks accurately describe the scene. Yes, they did. Holy shit. That was the accurate description. That's me. I cry at movies.
Hank Hill is weeping like a little French girl.
Hank Hill. Spit Dragon's a little crying bitch whenever he watches movies or plays video games. He's a crying bitch. Oh boy. So, I think that is about where we are at. Okay? Yeah. We covered a little of this. We covered a little of that. I don't really give a fuck more to cover you in my goo.
You mean Black Debbie? Whoa. Why is she Black Debbie? No, not in a bad way. It's just to tell them apart because she's black. Well, why don't you call her Debbie and the other one
White
Debbie? White Debbie? That's stupid. I know she's white.
So why do you call the other Debbie Black Debbie? You know she's black.
Hey, first off, I really don't think we should be talking about this in front of Dr. Quinn.
Listen, man, you're missing the point. What if everybody went around calling you White Stormy?
You mean there's a Black Stormy?
No.
Why not? Can there be a Black Stormy? Am I Black Stormy? No. Oh, okay. Yeah. The French wine.
Turn camera.
Yes,
1 and 2, take 1.
Vineyards of the hills.
With overlap, action please.
The French wine. Parmesan. Parmesan.
Just do anything?
Sorry, cut. Yeah, rolling. 102, take 2.
The French champagne has always been celebrated for its excellence.
Yeah.
There is a California champagne by Parmesan, inspired by that same French excellence. It's fermented in the bottle, and like the best French champagne, it's vintage dated. So Parmesan.
102, take 3.
God, he's pouring it. He already poured it, though.
The champagne has always been celebrated for its excellence. There is a California champagne by Parmesan, inspired by that same French excellence. It's fermented in the bottle, and like the best French champagne, it's vintage dated. So Parmesan soup.
God. Wow, 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 Wow. Well, it's been a great fucking time, folks. I don't mean to stretch this any more than it already has been. That's what I'll never be. Okay, I has been. That's very good. So I'm the fuck out of here. Good luck. Don't look at pictures of Denim's ass. And we're gonna fucking get out of here. Okay, we're gonna get the fuck out of here. We're gonna get out of here. I got horse games to play. And I got people games to play. Okay? Hey, check out my description below if you want to watch me play video games or whatever the fuck lame shit. Even if I bother, if I even bother. See you later. Have a good one. Bye. Fuck you. Appreciate you. And go do something better with your time. Okay? Mwah. You can't do anything better with your time? You're forced to do what you're supposed to be doing right now? What? Okay? Good luck out there. See ya. Bye. Good luck. Keep doing it. You're fucking... Wow. It's not about your whying, okay, right now. That was my whying. Now it is your whying. Wait, now it is about your whying. Okay, this is about you now. I apologize. This is all about you. You're great. Good luck to you. Thanks for stopping by. Toss me a sub or dubs if you feel like it. Lurk if you want. Give it a like. Who cares? This is a popularity contest. Please and thank you. Good luck. I'll talk to you later. See you around, okay? That's it. I'm going. Get out of my head, Charles, okay? Get out of my head. Next time we'll do some other shit. This was meant to be the episode that it was meant to be, okay? Fuck you. Goodbye. Alright, great. Talk to you later. Get the fuck out. Why are you still here? Go watch the thing. And enjoy yourself, okay? Go watch that thing. And watch Swamp Thing. And then watch There's Something About Mary. Okay? It's an okay movie. Well, you said you won't watch it because there's a Jew in it. I am fucking so sick of you people. not the Jews, the anti-Semites. Is that not what my ending of my episode is about? It shouldn't be. There's so much drama. Why would I end it on that? I don't know, just for the fuck of it. That's it. That's it. We're still dealing with it, okay? We're still dealing with it. So, that's it. Move on with your lives. Charles, no. Get out of my head. Denims. Denims, no. Only contribute to her OnlyFans and only if she starts spreading lips, folks. Okay? And I do mean those ones. It's nice and lewd. It's gross. Okay, cool. That's a good lewd fucking exit point. Can I get a low 5 there, Tectone? Yeah, low 5. You know what I mean? Fucking, I'm so done. I'm so done. Can I leave now? Can you leave now? You're my prisoner. That's the deal. Yes, you're stuck here doing eternal work. Yes. 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 Good job. Yes. I like what you're doing. I approve of your work. Now continue. Continue. Very good. So will be a bonus for you. Yes, yes. Yes, I'm an equal opportunity employer after all. Down here to hell. Down here to hell. Anyways, bye. Go. Why the fuck are you still here? Why in the fuck are you still here? Why the fuck are you still here? Why the fuck are you still here? Why in the fuck are you still here? Why the fuck are you still here? Why the fuck are you? Fuck, what the fuck is this shit? Why in the fuck are... I'm leaving now. I'm leaving. Mwah. Have a good one. Bye. See ya. Good luck. Talk to you later. I'm actually leaving on this. I'm not leaving on that. I'm going to swallow my spit. Oh my god. I did it. My reserves are gone now. I gotta go. I gotta go. I swallowed my spit. That's it. I'm going to dry up. I'm going to dry up. I can feel it. I need water. Somebody quick. Spit in my mouth. Okay, bye. Why are you still here?